Like, you better hope like any of your electronic devices that you're using are like burner accounts and burn phones. You better be like Kevin Durant. Yo, I didn't even know you could undelete messages off of a phone.
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
Because they're still technically on the phone unless you like completely factory reset your phone, and even then they're still there a little bit.
Oh, that's pretty smooth. Okay.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Like, you better hope like any of your electronic devices.
What the R7? Oh, okay.
Burner accounts and burn phones. You better be like Kevin Durant. I just can't believe you'd also cheat on somebody that has the bag like that.
I wish I would cheat on someone with 2 million. Fuck all that.
Yo, we live. Yo, let me know if y'all can hear everybody clearly.
Hello, hello, hello.
These nuts 1, these nuts 2.
Real professional, man.
These nuts 3. Can you hear these nuts?
Pause. What in the world did I come back to?
No, is that Tick? What is Tick doing here?
Man, I just be sneaking in.
All right, bro. What's good? What's good, bro?
Got that access.
What's poppin', Tick?
Oh man, that sound like Visions. Oh, it's about to be a live one today.
Nah.
You already know that man trouble.
Right.
No, I'm chilling.
Oh, wow. It's an icon.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
What
Now, what was that shit you kept saying last time? I forgot. Some shit like
I'm
that.
gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Type.
I do have a pro. I took it back. I had a service plan, so I just gave my $299 back, and I paid the extra $100. Got the pro.
All right, I figured out the problem.
Also.
Anything good? Oh, we gotta restart, huh?
Yep.
Is this a live link? Oh yeah, I see it. All right.
I don't know if it's gonna make a new one or go back to the old one. We'll see.
The old one, like you tried to buffer in. Let me see.
Hold on, invite me to the call real quick.
Okay.
You can just come back in since you're already
just come back in. Since
Oh,
you're
word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, are we back live? Yeah, we back live, and I don't think it made a new video. I don't think it did at least.
Is this the same video? I don't fucking know. No idea.
I don't know.
Hey, I saw Ricky the other day.
You ran into him?
I don't think he saw me, but I did see him.
Oh, did you? Oh, you was in the black. What is it?
Black
Audi? Okay, you was in the
black
Audi.
I was moving low, B.
Found it a lick. All right, I see you.
He looked back too. He's like, "Is that Audi?" I was like, "Yeah, it's me, dog."
Oh,
He's like, "Yeah."
Hey, someone was like, Ricky.
You could have pointed it out the window and had him.
Yeah, he had that book bag moving. I'm like, damn, Ricky be moving.
All right, cool. All right, we seem to be good now. I figured out what the problem was. I might be playing Yu-Gi-Oh during the stream. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Bro, I got a problem with you. Well, not you specifically. I got a problem with the Press Start podcast Discord, man. I come in there all the time who trying to run some Last of Us, who trying to run these games. They ain't never got no energy for that. But when it's Gears, Halo, or fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, they all about it.
Yeah, listen, man, the Press Start Discord, first of all, Kofi, we got to give Kofi a huge L right off the bat, dog. Let me tell you what this man just did, right?
What'd he do?
Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. It's on PS4. It's on all platforms pretty much for like $20. PS4, I think it's $20. PC,
I know what you
$20. We all it's $20, and we got it on PS4. He has it on PS4 and PC, I think, right? The man we was playing it today. The man went out and bought it on the Switch for a full $60. This game came out 4 years ago.
And the game 4 years old?
Bro, it's 4 years old. He just
what the fuck?
Hold on. Here's the thing though. It's not only that he bought it for 60. The game itself, even if it was brand new, is not a $60 game. At the most, it's like a $40 game new. He bought it for 60.
It was like $30.
Yeah, he bought it for
so
60.
How's it 60 on the Switch?
Because Nintendo, man.
Yo,
what the fuck?
Because Nintendo.
Oh, that is a L. Goddamn.
Wait, it's 40 on the Switch? Is it? Listen, whether it's 40 or 60,
either way,
he paid too much. He paid too much. That's the point.
Jeez.
What system are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh on?
I have it on PS4 and PC, and
Hey.
I'm a mop Kofi up in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey,
I'm a mop him up.
BG, get that work on PS4, man. What's up?
Y'all hear me? Yeah,
Yeah.
hear me. All right.
It's just crazy y'all quicker to pull up the Yu-Gi-Oh than The Last of Us. I don't get that, but
I
you
don't-
know what? Y'all got it.
Hey, Jack, I be wanting to play Last of Us when you
They
play,
scared.
but I don't be.
Is that what it is? They scared. They pull out a deck of cards when I ask them. Okay.
Bro, they scared.
Yo.
Ask the motherfuckers load. I don't. He's a blue eyes white dragon or some shit. I'm like, hold on, bro. What you talking about? This is all bad. Y'all some. I don't know, man. Y'all got it.
I honestly just play Magic with cockatrice. It's much better.
What?
Nigga,
I
what?
don't look like the names.
Whoa.
You got
You
to
know,
pause
like,
that.
You do
the
what with
bird-
what now? You do
The,
what with
bir-
what?
the bird that petrifies people, a cockatrice.
All right.
That's the name of the program, and you can just play Magic
I know,
together
like-
online.
Hey, you had to explain that a little better. That's all.
Yeah, man.
Yu-Gi-Oh is for nerds and little kids for playing a children's card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh's better.
Why
than
my
Magic,
neighbors gotta
though.
be so loud outside though?
Damn, I hear him too. What the fuck?
God, why they so loud though?
Yeah,
What
they're
they
trying to
got
get that
going on
last
over
bit
there?
of summer, MB. That's what it is.
With
They
2
like
more
college
weeks left
kids,
of
yo.
summer.
Yeah, they're trying to get that last bit of summer in.
Actually, only one more weekend of summer.
Yeah, exactly.
Depending on where you live.
Next week.
School's already over. I mean, started where I live.
You know what I'm saying? After next week, everybody in school.
Right.
That's why we go into Harris and AC next week.
Oh man.
BG,
Alright.
you can't be playing a children's
What are you
card
talking
game.
about, Vaughn? I don't know what you talking about, bro.
I just seen it pop up on my Steam.
What are you
You
talking
can't be
about?
playing a children's card game and hope. We're already 7 minutes late. We didn't do no intros.
All right, let's do intros right now, bro.
He's telling them to do the
This
intro.
is
before he start playing.
this is a damn shame.
Hey, that Yu-Gi-Oh game is addictive, dog. I ain't even gonna front on y'all.
All right, so
Oh,
I
you
gotta
know
do
what
my
else
regular
is
intro now, Jack, because somebody said I was scared to say it.
All right,
Apparently.
there you go. There you
All right,
go.
let's do intros. All right, Tick, go ahead.
Hey, it's your boy Game Fanatic, Michael Jordan, the game, and also the Rebel, the YouTube Underground. Thanks for having me back on the show. Yeah.
Visions.
Hey, what's up? It's your friendly neighborhood gamer Visions, and I'm here.
All right, you gonna behave today, dog, or you wilding out?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right, Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? Jamaica Games. I'm in here.
Jack.
Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good week. Yeah, let's get to these topics.
Bond.
It's good, everybody. Be prepared for the Surge stream finally coming early next week. Got the green screen, get a camera, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter, The Black Bond. Check out the YouTube, and let's have a good podcast.
All right. Okay, and Smooth will be in. Smooth said he will be late. All right, so let me know if y'all hear any background coming from me. By the way.
I definitely heard some music.
I heard
What the
music.
hell?
I heard music from
Oh, I
somebody.
heard music from you on yeah.
Celebrating early. Okay.
Babe. Can you turn down the TV in the living room a little bit? Huh?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
The
Tell us you on a podcast.
The chat said to turn it down because there's background.
Or you can just close your door.
She said the chat doesn't pay bills. They don't get to say what goes on in our household.
Technically, they do pay bills.
Hey,
all right.
not enough.
All right, Weapon Wheel Podcast, episode 205. We weren't here last week. You know, we took a week off. So we're gonna only talk about a few things that happened during the week we missed it. We're going to stay on mostly current topics. But yeah, hit the like button. Support the Weapon Wheel Patreon. We're on SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify. So yeah, we appreciate all the continued support. Oh, by the way, there's a Weapon Wheel Discord now, and it's open to anyone. Anybody. So,
Stay respectful, you will get your ass banned. Just know that.
yeah. So the link, I think if you open the link is open the description. The link is right there to the Discord. At least I thought it was. I'm gonna add it right now. Yeah, it's not in the live stream description.
We're really doing this again?
No, it's
Yeah.
set up differently.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully people get over it now.
I done banned a good 10 motherfuckers out there already.
Exactly.
It's set up differently because let's say we've separated the kings from the commoners. Okay.
So how are you going to prevent people from acting like idiots?
Oh well, no. The commoners can act like idiots all they want in their space, but we're different from. We're in the high castle. They're in the lowly farmlands and all that. So they can act like idiots. We're not going to be in the same areas.
I mean, I'm a man of the people. I will come down and ban your ass if need be. You already know. No hesitation.
Right. So we learned from last time. So if you want to join the Weapon Wheel Discord, I am adding the link to the description as we speak. All right. Smooth just joined. Smooth, you want to do your intro real quick?
You said what?
Want to do your intro real quick?
What's up? It's the best bot kid, Smooth.
All right.
Jeez.
Okay, so let's start it
That
off.
sounded like a defeated person.
I know you good, bro.
No, I'm just waiting for I'm not home yet, but I'm in the middle of a Chick-fil-A parking lot. I forgot they close on Sundays.
Oh man, you supposed to be getting a Popeye sandwich. What you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
No, I mean, that Popeye sandwich is overrated, dude.
Oh shit.
I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but
Hey,
I might agree with Smooth.
Chick-fil-A and Wendy's shits on that Popeye sandwich. That's a fact.
Definitely a lot of capping.
I think it depends on where you get it though, from what I've been seeing.
Yeah, that's.
I tried to get one all day yesterday by ordering it, but yeah, everywhere said sold out.
Yeah, I think it depends.
Well, you got an echo, Smooth.
Yeah, I'm turning down my speakers right now.
It was like the first of the month Friday when I went past Popeyes. I was like, look at this joint. I should have loaded that picture I took too. That
you know what? That sandwich been out for a little. That sandwich been out for a little minute. It just became popping on social media.
Yeah, it was out for like a month, right?
Yeah, I read about that shit on Facebook about a month ago. Yeah.
But the thing is, when they put it out, it wasn't even that big of a deal. Like, only reason why I got the sandwich is because I got sick of buying the spicy chicken tenders, and I was like, oh, you got a sandwich? I'll take that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even all that. People like treating it like it's like, it's weird. Like, I swear to God, we're reliving like the Boondocks for real.
Yeah, I saw that video.
People
They
was
said somebody
fighting.
predicted that.
People was fighting, bro. You already know.
Oh,
damn
sense,
shame.
dog.
I can't believe any of you guys put that trash in your bodies.
Oh boy, here we
go.
high stepping nigga.
Hold on. First of all,
High stepping ass.
BG weigh like 120.
I weigh 180, but continue.
Jimmy, you got to be above 300.
Something like that. I think you're gonna add a zero.
Jack. I mean, you up there too, dog. I mean, like, come on now. You only get one body. You only need to stop
he
eating
said
all this
Jimmy
bull
over
crap.
300. That's crazy.
He casually said 300. Like,
I mean, Jimmy is like 6'5", so he definitely over 300.
Y'all need to stop eating all this bull crap.
Gotta
I mean,
eat it in
look, if I was
moderation,
in charge of the world, I'd ban fat people from all nightclubs and pool parties. So.
Nigga, what the
guy?
You said pool parties and nightclubs.
And nightclubs.
Why they can't party, dog? What's wrong with that?
Because they need to worry about their health and getting into shape.
Yeah, well, you're partying, you're not eating.
Hold on, to be fair, just because you're big don't mean you're unhealthy.
You're nasty looking though.
Wow.
Yeah, we had this whole conversation like this weekend. Like my one friend, she's like his sister is like this whole performance arts singer, dancer, makeup artist, whatever. And she makes a good point. People that are fat don't respect themselves.
I mean, they were
Vaughn here fat shaming.
I know.
I'm being real.
Talk about
Like,
games.
all these ladies out here expect to be wives and everything. Like, I told my ex, like, how you expect to be my wife and raise my kids when you can't even take care of yourself?
Hold on. Females like dad bods now, though.
Yeah,
You know what? You know why they like dad bods? Because they're fat and sloppy, and they feel like if they can do the body positivity moment, they can put it on the men. That way, they can continue getting.
Dude, dudes like you end up married to like fat sloppy chicks.
Yeah, right.
That'll
be the day.
Better be careful.
Hey, when Bond get married, he gonna get fat.
Hey, we gonna add 10 minutes to the timer for Bond's little segment here.
Little tirade he wants.
Reclaiming my time. All right.
Yo, there was a chick at my job.
Are you still fat?
There we go. He's still going in.
She took her kid out of daycare because the daycare teacher was too fat.
What the fuck?
Wow, what that got to do with the kid?
Well, if you can't be responsible to take care of your own body, how are you gonna be responsible to take care and watch my kid?
Yeah, that's some straight up discrimination.
I will give Bond that one.
Like it's different if you have a fat teacher in a middle school, high school. You're not looking after kids' well-being. But if you're trying to look after kids' well-being, you can't even look after yourself. How's that going to work?
Hey, this is funny.
I would have to agree with Bond on it.
And this guy said,
I can tell y'all don't got kids. If you got kids,
90% of our viewers are overweight slobs, then y'all need to probably get in shape and eat better.
Can I reclaim my time now?
You can.
All right.
Go ahead,
picking up from a story that happened the week we weren't here, real quick, let's talk about David Jaffe. So for anybody who's
the GOAT.
For anybody who's not caught up, right? David Jaffe, we know he created Twisted Metal, original creator of God of War, long time, was a Sony dev a long time ago, right? He's always outspoken, and on his YouTube channel during that week, he spoke about Xbox One sales and its performance and everything like that. So he made this joke, and I believe his words exactly were, he was talking about Owen, the disabled kid from the Xbox adaptive controller. And he was saying, and his joke was pointing towards how bad Xbox Xbox games were. And he said, if I was Owen, I would be like, I would be like, God, first you put me in a wheelchair, and then you give me Crackdown 3. So,
hey, that's the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, that was kind of comical.
And some people say he was making fun of the disabled kid. A lot of people say no, the kid was just a tool in the joke, and he was really pointing to how bad Xbox games were. Do y'all think this joke was in bad taste, as some people say?
I don't think it was a joke.
It was an edgy joke, but it was a joke. He wasn't picking on the kid.
I don't think it was a joke.
What was the reason for the joke? Like, I mean, of course, it was a shot. Of course, it was a shot. It wasn't a reason.
It wasn't he was speaking a factual fucking statement.
First of all, it's crazy to me how they can adapt the controller for people with disabilities before they can adapt exclusives.
That was his whole point. Was at the end of the day. Well, I'm gonna assume this was his whole point. At the end of the day, the Xbox gaming division is supposed to bring out decent to good games, not no fuck. Like, it's great that they brung out the adaptive controller. Most people, some people need it. Smooth might need one himself, but at the same time, bro, like, it's supposed to be about games, bro. It's supposed to be about games at the end of the day.
Right? Didn't the other companies have controllers like that? Like Brody Legs from Street Fighter, like he has like a special controller, because he can't use his arms.
At Microsoft, and I said this on Press Start Podcast, and I got a little heat for it. Microsoft do shit like this to look good in the public eye, meanwhile bringing out horrible fucking games. Imagine if a fucking car company was donating money to homeless shelters all the time, but it was a known fact that their cars broke down within 3 years. Now, it's good that they doing that, but guess what? You need to make better fucking cars at the end of the day. Point blank, period. Same shit with Xbox.
People are going to be sensitive about everything. I mean, people are already getting sensitive about fat people at pool parties. So you already know that people.
I don't frequent pool parties.
You're already gonna know that people are gonna get sensitive over Jaffe's comments. Bottom line is, he made a joke about what we already know, and everybody else already knows. Xbox has no games.
Yeah, but he being unprofessional. How about that?
Well, he's not in the industry.
Well, he don't gotta be professional anymore.
Yeah, he's not in the industry.
His type of games that has died. Nobody makes those shits no more.
See, and they try to make it that he's salty, but I don't think
exactly.
He's not salty though.
Didn't David Jaffe?
Yeah, but
God of War?
Yes.
Yeah, he probably went to Xbox and want to hire him.
God of War 2018, the original.
The last God of War do Smooth?
Huh?
Well, how much did the last God of War sell?
I'm not talking about God of War. He didn't make God of War 2018.
But
he created the franchise, though.
That's another thing.
He created a fucking a white dude that sound black.
No, that's Gears of War, Marcus.
Marcus doesn't sound black.
Marcus could pass for black sometimes.
No, he can't.
Just voice only.
No, he can't.
Voice
no,
only.
he can't.
Not at all. We reaching a little hard right now. Nah, I don't agree with that.
He definitely could.
Oh no. Nah.
At least Hispanic. If like you never saw him and you only heard his voice, you're like, he could be Hispanic.
Let's move the goalpost. At least Hispanic. All right. Gotcha.
But listen, I don't think.
Yeah, but what was the setting for the joke? That's what I'm trying to find out. Did he just come out of nowhere?
He was talking about the status of their first party.
Yeah, he was talking about the status of Xbox. It wasn't just out of nowhere. He was just talking about
But he wasn't
That dude sound like
criticizing
out of
that
nowhere.
kid
It
though.
was
And he
something
was pretty much saying like, imagine being handicapped and then fucking around and have to play Crackdown.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
like a double fucking whammy. Like he's being real.
Yeah, he's pretty much saying, yo, like, what does Xbox have to bring to the table? Why would I be a fan of Xbox? Because they have nothing to show. A controller? Like, come on, bro.
It's crazy to me that Smooth still beat games like Crackdown 3 before Resident Evil 2.
I'm not gonna lie, the best Xbox game that's come out the past 2 years has been Gears Pop, and that's a fact.
Wow.
Well, we're gonna get to that.
Stop it.
We gonna get to that. But yeah, like, can I see why some people might, take the joke badly? Sure, but I'm not sensitive, and I don't think it was that bad. So I'm like, it was funny to me. I heard the joke live when I was in Discord, and Jack heard me die. That joint was funny. I couldn't.
Yeah,
believe
shit
he
was
said that.
funny.
I'm like,
Hey,
wow.
Tis what it is.
Yeah, we can move on from that. Let's talk about Gears Pop since Visions brought it up. So Gears Pop was released on iOS and Android. And
It actually came to PC too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Windows 10.
So I played it. And
I did too.
I pretty much never play, mobile games, but because it's Gears, I wanted to try it out. And my whole thing about it, and I don't know if I expected too much from a phone game, it really lacked any depth. It was pretty much like a tower attack game in essence. You just send.
You expect mobile games to have depth?
I mean, some of them do.
I'm sure some of them do, but that's why I said I don't know if I was expecting too much because all Gears. Because I feel like they marketed the game to be a little bit more strategic.
No, let me tell you this, Luigi. The farther you rank up, the more strategic you have to be.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
because I'm currently in the third. I'm in the third ranked right now, and like you really got to start thinking like the higher you go up, because niggas really start playing very strategically.
Yeah.
Like when you're at the bottom tier, niggas are just dumb.
If to explain the game to people, so you have your side with your like your turrets and your base, and then and on the other side is the enemies, and pretty much you have to send wave after wave of enemy, but you have like stocks, right, and they replenish. So Marcus might be a 3 might count for 3 stocks. What's the dude who's always dying all the time in every game? Carmine might be like 1 stock. So you have to like you can't just throw out any amount of soldiers. You got to be strategic with her, or you're not gonna have anything to throw out for a while. So it's like that type of attack game.
And you got to know what one of your heroes is strong against the hero they put out.
Yeah, you do have to know that.
Weaknesses.
Yeah.
So
boring.
So is this game free or is it like?
Yeah,
It's free.
But it got microtransactions, right?
Yeah. They have
Okay.
Typical mobile.
Yeah.
But it is really fun. Like, I'm really addicted to it. I'm currently level 6 right now, rank 3. You know what I mean?
So I think it's like a quick game if you like extremely bored and need something to do in the moment. I played it when it came out and I haven't played it since. I have no desire to play it again. I would use that game if I'm like desperately bored somewhere and I can't do nothing else. But it's not something I will continue to play.
I saw people on Twitter saying they liked it.
It's not bad, but it's not like
That's like a time waster type shit.
It's time killer.
Yeah, it's a time killer.
Like I think Smooth tweeted like, oh, he was in bed playing it, right before he went to sleep. It could definitely help you get to sleep.
Oh man, that's not
helping us sleep.
Is this what Xbox is doing now? Putting games
I
on mobile?
got a question about this game though. Why didn't it come to the Xbox?
The same reason why Super Mario Run didn't go to the Switch.
But it came to PC though.
Because you could play a game like that on the game. I get it. It's like I asked the same question why not on Xbox, but then I played it on my mobile and on PC. It plays the same way on mobile as you would do on PC, except instead of dragging the characters in place with your finger, you're doing it with a mouse.
So you're saying it wouldn't work well on the Xbox?
I don't see how it would work unless I plug in my keyboard.
I mean, but they make games where like the controller acts as a cursor though.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Also, the Windows Store has a lot of mobile games on it, so like it's not a surprise.
I mean, Play Anywhere, that could be a Play Anywhere title. That would have did
Yeah,
good.
but wouldn't y'all complain if that came out on Xbox? Like, oh, it's a mobile game. They don't got no exclusive.
But
They don't got no
I
games.
mean, the Xbox brand bringing out games everywhere except the actual Xbox platform is that look kind of spooky too. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
like-
Can't win them all, man.
I think it's a good game to be in. It's just to enter the mobile presence. It's not, it's not gonna be as a success as Fallout.
Shelter.
Yeah, Shelter. or
Yeah,
anything like
of course
that.
not. Of course not.
But it's a decent entry into the mobile area. That's it. Try it out. I do say, it's free. Try it out. See how you like it. That's it.
There you go.
Okay. So next thing. So also during the week we were out. So the one of the Halo creative directors left. I don't remember his name. But people were analyzing this and seeing if it was a big deal or not. Y'all know my stance on people leaving studios. I never really see it as a big deal. I think people always exaggerate, what one person leaving means. Like, because I always think people just exaggerate and overblow it. Like right before, like during the Uncharted 4 development, like we saw like 5 to 10 major people leave. And that game turned out fine.
But they still changed the whole story though.
Yes, it was still, like the game didn't turn out.
I mean, the game was still good, but I mean, who knows if she would have stayed, how it would have ended up.
Yeah,
It was
Right,
mediocre.
wasn't dude supposed to be like bad or something in her story?
Yeah.
Oh, so that'd been
Like
better.
to me, shit like this, we won't know until the next game came out. So if Halo Infinite come out and it's still like fire to y'all, then yeah, it didn't fucking matter. But if it come out and it's trash, who knows?
Yeah,
don't
but one
think
person
Halo-
leaving. Go ahead.
But you talking about the creative director though? They got a lot of fucking pull with what happened on that game.
No, but the thing is, the creative director leaving isn't bad because like Gears 5 was kind of trash.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's kind of like
You got to remember, David Jaffe. I mean, not David Jaffe. Corey Barlog is the reason that God of War 2018 played the way that it do. They wanted to change a lot of shit with the game. They even brought in Naughty Dog to influence him to change the game, and he wouldn't fold. Like. So a creative director does definitely have a lot of influence and sway with how a game turned out. So it could be important, but then again, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm just not sure if like most of the time it'll like it'll be that situation where this one person would make the difference if this game is trash or good. I have a hard time accepting that completely, and I don't know.
I mean, he was the game director for a reason though.
Yeah.
That's a fucking that's a high ranking goddamn.
Was Halo doing good though the last few years?
no, he was the creative director for arguably one of the worst Halo stories. So it's like,
Well, then it might be a good thing.
Yeah,
he
so
left
this
shit.
should be.
Yeah, it might be a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing more to say about that?
Nope.
All right, let's move on.
What do you think about Smooth?
Smooth
Move
left.
ahead. Move
I think
ahead.
he getting on his computer.
Yeah. So NetherRealm announced the other fighters that are going to be in their fighter pack. The rest are, we already got Nightwolf and who was the other one? Nightwolf and Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung and Nightwolf. We already got them. They're out. The other going to be Spawn, the T800, Sindel, and Joker.
I don't understand Joker.
Where is Sindel from?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Lord,
The old ones?
3.
A lot of them.
And then like the
is Shao Kahn's wife, man.
I mean, I can't.
Is she? What the fuck? I ain't know that.
Yeah, that's
He's the
Katana's
mom of
mom.
Katana,
yeah,
yeah.
Katana mom. Yeah.
Even I know that Mortal Kombat's trash.
But here's what's funny. I don't know if this is...
Make him make trash. What you talking about, man?
So,
Yo, Bond, fight me in Mortal Kombat, yo.
Oh shit!
You're not allowed to play fighting games, remember?
Yo, fight me in Mortal Kombat for my
You're not
past.
allowed to play fighting games.
All right,
man.
first fight me to unban my ass, man.
How can I fight somebody to unban them when they're not?
Listen, man, stop ducking. Yo, this is the second game you duck.
No face.
You duck smooth in the DM. You duck
okay.
smooth in the DM on Gears.
Bro,
Yeah.
No, we're playing Gears 5 day one.
No, you. Oh, so now you gonna play him? Okay.
That
So
has
you was
always
ducking.
been the plan.
No, you was ducking, and he wanted to rematch you on 4.
No, I already beat his ass in 4.
See, he's ducking.
Hey, are you playing Smooth for money?
I don't know what we're playing for. We'll figure something out.
Hey, Bond, I bet you like $200 in Gears 5.
For a game I never even play? No, that's cool.
I don't play it either.
Okay, that's cool.
So here are the release dates for these characters though. So the Terminator comes out October 8th. Sindel comes out November 26th. Joker is January 28th, and Spawn is March 17th. People gotta wait like
ain't nobody gonna be playing it that long.
people gotta wait a whole like 6-7 months just to play Spawn. Like,
oh yeah,
hey, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Hold on, why they add Joker when they got Injustice?
They shouldn't have been the Joker. They definitely
WB, what you mean? You got a movie coming out?
They
That's
should have.
cross- the same reason they put
That's
Terminator.
exactly why they did it. Yeah, that's
The
exactly
same
why.
reason.
Terminator. Yeah, Terminator.
Cross marketing.
Come out
Oh,
right by the
yeah.
movies. You
They
know?
definitely.
Doesn't Spawn got a movie coming out too?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, see, exactly. There you go.
all marketing.
But
Yeah,
Ash,
and that's why it's coming out, and that's why that character's coming out so late.
Yeah, they want to cross market on time.
Yeah,
Ash definitely should have replaced Joker. People were talking about Ash, and yeah, he definitely should have been better. But yeah, I'm happy about that, especially Spawn. Come on, y'all know I love Spawn. Look at my emblem. But yeah, I'm happy about that. And it comes out the birthday month too. What?
oh shit! I see
After
you.
my old man birthday? That's what's up. I can't wait for that.
I see you, dog.
How old you turning? 50?
I'm gonna turn 54. 54 on March 5th.
Big line.
That's what's up.
But
Yo, y'all not gonna talk about Control?
we getting there, broski.
I know.
Don't it come out Tuesday?
Yeah.
Who checking for that?
Right now,
Who checking for that?
Well, the reviews come out tomorrow, so we gonna see.
Oh, that
Yeah,
and
Don't
Astral
the
Chain.
reviews for Astral Chain come out
Yeah.
tomorrow too?
Oh, well, y'all want to get some predictions going?
Oh, yeah, let's do
Control?
it.
I think.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm still on Mortal Kombat, man. Look, why we ain't talking about Mortal Kombat?
Oh, yeah,
Because nobody cares.
Okay, you want to jerk off Mortal Kombat a little more? Go ahead.
A little bit more. I'm trying to make it pop. Yo,
Hey, Ted.
Pause.
what up?
You seen? They said they was some people was upset that they ain't getting Arnold Schwarzenegger to voice
that's what I
the
wanna talk
character.
about.
Yeah,
That's what I want to talk about. I don't
you
understand
go.
how they get that man likeness and not be able to get his voice.
Arnold's way too
They
big.
can't
of a
afford
person
it.
to
They
waste
can't
his
afford
time.
it.
Yeah, that's way too much money to get Arnold in there.
I feel like it would cost more to get his likeness, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't understand.
Maybe.
Nah, they actually use his voice.
I think WB own that likeness though, since it's like the movie
The
or whoever the
Terminator.
fuck. Yeah,
Might be.
Yeah, they own the character. You're right.
yeah. So they probably have to pay shit for
Because
that.
he might not even look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm sure they're gonna
The
get
picture I
somebody
saw looked
good
like
though.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I'm sure they're gonna get somebody good where you might not even be able to tell that much.
Well, they CGI'd him, so I'm pretty sure they got ownership of the image. Like,
Yeah. I mean, he was. Yeah, that's the character. They ain't technically him.
Now
Right.
here's one thing I want to happen though. I tweeted Boom, but he didn't want to say nothing back because I ain't got a lot of followers. But I want them. If they're gonna do Terminator, they didn't make it where he don't like his face needs to be a straight face every time. If you get hit by something like the critical hits and all that, like he should show no pain at all. If you get his head cut off, he should show no pain.
They
Like
pay attention to detail, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that.
all right. I hope
Like-
they do.
Like even if he gets like dismembered, you're gonna see machinery in him.
I'm about to say, yeah, if he do a X-ray of his bones and shit, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
I wonder if he even take cosmetic damage like that, but he probably would.
Oh, that's the movie. That's like that's
Half
like
his
a
face
thing.
already missing on the character model.
Right.
Oh, that's dope. All right.
Yeah, I seen it.
All right. What's the next thing we were talking about?
Control.
Metacritic
Y'all can
predictions.
Metacritic
Get these predictions. So Control, I'm gonna go
85.
to 79.
That's a little harsh.
I was gonna do that too, BG.
I was
That's a little
too.
harsh.
I was too.
That's a
I
little
was gonna
harsh.
say 79 too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Control won't make the 80s.
82.
I think Control's gonna be a 79 and Astral Chain's gonna be like a 85.
I'm gonna say 76.
For which one?
Hey, is that bad? Let me go look at this game.
It's gonna get 82 at the highest. I don't see it getting no higher than
No,
that.
like,
Look, hold up. I might have
I
to.
saw it look good. I don't know what's
Hold
going
up,
on.
I might have to bump the 79 up for Control because Quantum Break got a 77, and I know it looks
Bro,
like it's gonna be better.
I'll
than
say
Quantum
82,
Break.
definitely.
I was watching this chick stream Control on Twitch yesterday, bro. I was bored to fucking death, dog.
Yeah, some say 76. Yeah, the game is out and about in a while. That's all. I thought maybe one of y'all had it.
Yeah, they got some female streamers premiering it. People was mad about that.
I'm gonna say 76. I'm gonna say 76.
I don't understand how people can say a little
And
more.
you know what, Jack? You
Right,
know
for
one
sure.
thing I can say about them female streamers promoting it?
What's up?
I bet you none of them are fat.
No,
okay.
it was a little chubby, couple chubby.
Yo, Fat Chick must have got that bond. Something going on. Man.
I'm just saying.
must feel disrespected.
Now that
But,
one chick I seen stream, she was kind of
But
plump.
He
Control,
probably tried to talk to her. She was like, nope.
Control looks good to me. I just don't think like the reviewers and everything are gonna like it as much as I may, because I really enjoyed
Yeah, I like Quantum Break.
Quantum Break. So
I think Remedy's about to be bought by Sony.
I hope not.
I hope
I
so.
just realized Control is not set in present day. It's like set in the past because it got like VHS tapes and like the old cigarette machines and shit. I thought that was like a current day game, but I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it's not set in current day. It
They
can't
don't
be.
mess up the score for you, do it? Because God of War is like in Greek mythology.
No, of course not.
Okay, I was about to say.
No.
So the only PC platform is Epic, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
they-
Control?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think
No,
so.
they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be stupid.
Yeah,
I think it
it's
is.
not on
I think
Steam.
it
It's
is
not on Steam. I
exclusive.
checked. I checked. It's not on Steam.
I think it has.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I was gonna get it on Steam.
Oh,
and
Tick, what
also
you giving it
was
now?
a-
Tick,
How
what
you
you
feel
giving it
about
now?
that? How you feel about that?
Man,
I
it's
think
getting
it-
69 now. It's over.
No, man.
I think it's exclusive to Epic for like 6 months, and then it's gonna
Oh,
go
word.
over
Until
to
that 6 months, it's going to be a 67.
Damn.
It's gonna be
Or you
exclusive
know-
to the bargain bin after
Hey,
they come out.
Or
Yeah.
you could just play it on the best gaming system, PS4.
I know where I'm getting it if it's gonna be on Epic. Yeah.
Ew, I'm not.
Apparently, it doesn't have HDR either. Who is that screaming?
Who
Somebody
got murdered?
That's the,
Yeah,
that's
somebody
the, I
good.
told you it's them outside. Yo, they wilding.
Somebody got clapped. All right.
Word. And what's an ass chain? What is
Ass chain. I'm gonna give that a.
86.
It's platinum, so reviewers got platinum games.
It's
dick in
either
their
going to
throat.
be a 60 or a low 80.
No, it's gonna get an 80.
It's gonna get an 87. 87,
Okay.
I'm gonna say 82.
bro.
That's what chance. Ain't that like a Nintendo or something?
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting a high one. It's getting in the 90s. That's a 93.
Yeah, it might. You got
It's
the
a Nintendo
Nintendo
game.
Cloud. It got the Platinum Games Cloud. It got a lot going for it, man.
It's going to be the 90s.
Okay.
I mean, it does look really good.
They having a party. I'm going to go get some head from a little college
What?
festival.
Yo,
Nigga, what?
Your girl?
Yo,
What
he
is
just did.
happening?
All right.
Nah, she ain't over here.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, man. You know what? You do what you do. I'm on my business.
Jesus.
Just mute your mic, player.
Word. Speaking of Nintendo clout, let's talk about nobody in the industry got clout like Nintendo. Not PlayStation, not Xbox. Because listen, that Witcher 3 Switch version.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter what platform or type of console PlayStation or Xbox could ever make. If they ever put out something that looks like that, bro, the internet would never shut up about it.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna buy Witcher 3 on the Switch.
Oh my God! Boy.
Let's just talk about all these PC gamers, because this is what the
Right,
fuck
I was about to say, why have a PC if you're gonna play a garbage version
Bro,
of the Switch?
all
I
these
don't have
PC
a
gamers,
PC.
they roast PlayStation and Xbox all day, but they cap for this shit on Nintendo. It's crazy.
I'm
They
a
always
PC
got a
guy,
defense.
and I don't have a Nintendo console.
Bro, I saw a dude say, I can play this in 4K 60 Ultra, but I mean, it's just so whimsical that it's on the fucking Switch. Like, nigga, what?
Whimsical.
Huh?
It tickled him.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I want to get on the Switch because, like, Witcher 3, everybody knows Witcher 3 is my favorite. Playing Witcher 3 on the go? Oh my God, that's
Dog.
the godsend.
Playing with
It's
your
not worth playing it
stationary
like
ain't
that on the
great.
go, bro.
Yeah, it looks
I mean, you can
disgusting.
play.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
PlayStation-
Witcher 3 is way too many hours to be trying to play that portable.
You can
Nah,
remote
man.
play
You'll be
PlayStation and
charging
Xbox
your
now.
battery like 600
Exactly.
times efficient Witcher 3.
It's not efficient for that.
Look, I'm playing it on the Switch.
If you could beat
Somehow,
like
so.
all the
Can you
DLC and
justify
everything
that
on
vision? Can
portable-
you justify you doing that?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Wow.
might not even.
I mean,
When do you get a
But-
chance to? When do you get a chance to spend all that time on it?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. You guys are talking to the same dude who beat Witcher 3 on every platform. So,
Bro,
Oh,
you might not
shit.
even be able to. You might not even be able to finish one quest in the whole battery charge in Witcher 3.
that's fine.
Who is that clicking away like that?
That's
I'm
fine.
playing
Somebody said maybe they don't care
No.
about graphics. If they didn't care about graphics, why do they roast the PlayStation and Xbox version? Oh, call me when it's 60 frames,
But
peasants
that's
and all
not.
this
But
shit.
that's not graphics. That's frame rate.
That's frame rate. But they bro, it's not real 4K. These are the same. I don't understand it, bro. I
No,
just
you
don't
know what
understand.
you know what the crazy thing PC gamers are talking about now?
What they talking
They're
about?
saying that PC isn't a platform. That Steam, GOG, and the Epic Games Store are the platform.
Huh?
And I'm like, so Born in 3D, Born in Broadband Gamers, before digital distribution, was PC not a gaming platform? They're like, no, it wasn't. So I'm like,
Yo, can y'all get that controller out y'all mic, please? Thank you.
Right.
I think that's
Jimmy.
Visions.
This is Jimmy.
No, it ain't me. It is Visions.
Yo, whoever's doing that is getting washed in whatever they playing, cause you
That's
mashing.
Visions, bro. That's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's the one who switched.
somebody raging.
You getting
Someone
washed. I
switched.
could tell the way you mashing that button.
I don't know, bro.
that's what I was saying, Jack. if PC isn't a platform, but the digital services are, then what was PC before any of these digital services? What was PC before 2002?
God damn,
I can't stand these new age era PC gamers. They're the worst.
They some weirdos, dog.
I don't know. That's a touchy one though. Like, cause I don't know, cause it does seem like they are like the. I don't know. It kind of makes it seem like they're the platform, but it's not
They're
at
the
the same
store,
time.
not the platform.
Because I used to, back in the day before Steam was really big, like I used to game and like we used to use Xfire for like.
So
man, going against those goddamn Mexicans.
By that logic, like the PlayStation Store and EA Access are the platforms, and like, come on, what are we saying here?
True. You got it.
But that whole comment section of Witcher 3, it was like, oh, this is so impressive that they did this on something that runs on a Tegra chip and all.
Yeah, they was like 1 cart, no downloads. Oh boy,
that is pretty impressive.
But it's portable.
I mean, it's look at the resolution. I mean, you can put anything on that and have it running. Like
I'm saying, anything.
The comments I had me was the I'm gonna replay it and beat it now. Like what?
Yeah, I know.
Y'all accepted this?
It's insane, bro. Like if PS4 or Xbox, One falls 1 frame short or 1 pixel short of resolution or frame rate, like it's a wrap. It's
look
over.
at Quantum Break.
Actually, I remember when it came out on regular PS1, Xbox, it got hell for that. The way it was.
Yeah, but when it launched, the frame rate was like.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's it on Switch when it launched?
If it was portable, it'd be acceptable though. Only if it was portable.
They went in on that joint. Yeah, I remember that.
This is crazy.
Hey,
y'all
man.
just love to hate on the Switch.
I don't know about these PC guys y'all talking about because I don't see them, but if they are saying that, they are.
They definitely exist.
It's funny. Hard 8 said the same thing. He don't see them. But yet he was talking about phone corporate slaves and cable corporate slaves and Marvel and Spider-Man. How you see every corporate slave but not PC corporate slaves?
Well, he did see that though, because I was arguing with one night about cell phones and some other people. So he did see that. So that's why he said that.
Yo, Visions, you're not good. Put the controller down, bro. We
That's
hear
not
all
me.
that clicking. No, it is you because I turned your volume down and then it stopped.
Yeah, it's on the screen. I see him doing it.
Yeah, your mic
This
going
man
on.
just literally just lied to my face like I'm dumb, bro. Like, come on, man. I turned your
we
mic
need to
down.
start having some podcast etiquette from
Come
the people
on, man.
eating and making
That's
noise.
not me. This man, I can't believe you just lied to me like
He bought
that, bro.
R. Kelly, dog. You heard him?
It's just funny, dog.
Can't believe
Hey,
you
who
just lied
booted
to
him? Who
me.
booted him?
I think he just hung up.
Oh, he came back. All right.
Oh, he came back.
Definitely
with
him.
the
As
filter
soon as you came back, I heard shit.
He came back with the filter.
That's crazy.
What's wrong with this guy? Stop your clicking.
I was at an intense fire on Ball Fighterz. My bad.
Yeah, that's not me. Yeah, all right. What are you talking about, bro?
He enjoying that new PlayStation he just got.
You better turn on that auto combo.
Sir,
yeah.
I don't auto combo like you, sir.
Oh shit.
That's
But
because Jimmy can't play.
Ooh.
No. I was about to say he need the auto combo because he sound like he losing. Like,
Sir.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm
What's
a
up?
Supreme Kai rank in the game, sir. What's up?
Ooh, no
okay.
life.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what that means.
Man,
All right,
facts.
all right, then be quiet, peasant.
Oh man, yo, you got a job, dog? All right, you gotta start asking.
Oh, we're going to the jobs.
Hey, I'm driving that black Audi like you, bro.
Oh,
shit, man. What year is yours though?
it's getting childish.
2019, baby.
Oh shit, dog. What, you sell drugs then? All right, I see what's going on.
No, you Uber drive.
Hey, I'm pushing that whip like you, Jimmy.
Oh boy.
Hey, I'm pushing that 300 like you, Jimmy. What's up?
Now you banned from pool parties too?
All right, I shut up, bro. I shut up. You got it.
All right. All right, so
Pool parties.
let's see what we got. Need for Speed Heat was announced. Let's talk about let's move into Gamescom. So Need for Speed Heat was one of the games that was announced. Anybody?
That shit look ass. God damn.
I don't know. I'm a huge fanboy of Need for Speed. Like those were the only racing games I actually bought and enjoyed. So I'm kind of in. I don't know.
That shit like an iOS game, dog.
It did kind of like a mobile. It like the what's that mobile game that's on like iOS all the time?
Hold
I
up,
forget, but
It like
did
you'll
kinda
go
like-
you'll go to the same place you get Gears Pop at to get that game. That's what that motherfucker look like.
Well, Andrew said send him the link to Discord.
Oh shit, Blandrew?
I thought Blandrew was better in his life, like Zen mode or something.
What the fuck is Blandrew's name on
I
here?
think that girl left him already, man.
Damn,
Wow.
I guess my advice didn't work for him, did it?
Yeah, what is Blandrew's name on here?
He on the press start joint. Let me go look.
Let me see if I can find his name.
See, my
Because he got to be my friend to come in here. Well, at least
Yeah.
for me to invite him.
my main problem with Need for Speed, though, as of recent years, I would say like the 360 and up is like they tend to be going this whole action movie style, like I guess they're trying to do like the Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah.
And they've been going this whole action movie style joint, and I don't like that. Like I liked it when it was more about the racing and the speed, plus having cops around. So like classic Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, or
no, they had cops in that
High Stakes.
They had cops in that Rivals that came out at the beginning of the generation.
Yeah, they got them in all of them, but it's like like an action film though.
All right,
like it's
yeah, Need for Speed hasn't been good since like the PS2 era.
I might add them. Let me see.
Like instead of using things to pull you over like spike strips and calling for another person to help you box them in or pit maneuvers, like they be putting out like EMP pulses that make the car flip and all this crazy. I was like, what is this nonsense? And it kind of made me not want to buy the game because of that.
Does arcade racers seem like dead genre to y'all now? Like for the most part, like it's only like maybe 2 that are relevant, and everything else is like dead. There was way more before.
Like
Forza does good.
Yeah, Forza, like that's what I'm
saying.
Yeah,
but Forza ain't even coming out this year, so they should tell you.
What else besides Forza?
Did you say arcade?
That's it.
Yeah, arcade racers seem to be like kind of dead.
Oh, arcade racers been dead.
No, but Forza Horizon is their arcade version, and that tends to be the better one.
That's the only arcade racer.
Like what else? What other arcade?
That's only one. Yeah, that's only one game in the genre though.
Actually, no. Like they don't even make arcade racers no more. Everybody makes simulated as racers now.
Nah, Horizon's more of like Forza Horizon's more of like a arcade one. It's just they don't do outlandish stuff like Need for Speed's been doing with.
But if you notice, every time they do an award, best sports and racing game, that'd be the only driving game around.
Yeah, that's why they put it in the racing.
That's why they always win. There's no other driving games.
Like if they were to make a Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, or High Stakes type of game where it was more of like that, still had the arcade speeding and turning, but the cops weren't flipping your car and exploding them and stuff like that, then it'd be a lot better.
You know what we need?
That was the best one, yo.
Hey, we need a Midnight Club Dub Edition remake.
Hot Pursuit was fire.
Midnight Club was cool, but that's GTA. You just
You know what we really need? We need a Diddy Kong Racing too.
No,
man. Ain't they supposed to be making that?
Maybe.
Your boys retro? Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to play that Crash Team Racing.
Well, that shit trash. Goddamn.
Don't do that.
I cannot play a kart racer at 30 frames.
Bro, you gotta constantly be drifting in that game. I don't like that shit.
Oh yeah, it's always been like that. The first game, the original, you could literally like drift around like 90% of the tracks.
I played on PS1, but I ain't remember it like that.
Is it Mario Kart like that? You have to drift.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be drifting the whole time to actually win though.
Yeah. If you really want to win a Mario Kart, you gotta know how to drift.
You gotta know how to drift, but it ain't to that extent though.
Why do it sound like they're right at my window talking and yelling though?
Hey, go see what's good with them.
Yo, Blandrew, you hear us?
I'm about to get
Can
in
you
the
hear
fight.
me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Nintendo Switch, baby. The Witcher 3, baby.
Mm-hmm. So, Blandrew,
you getting it?
Maybe.
So what do you think about this nonsense? Like the reaction, the complete idiocy of people like praising the Switch version when it looks like complete ass.
I can't believe we're 2 years into this and you guys are shook by a Switch port. That's what I'm.
Shook.
That wasn't the question.
Hey, Blandrew, let him know.
What?
Blandrew, answer the question, please.
Think about what?
You were asked the question.
People's reaction. The fact that this game is probably 640p by 360, and it runs at like 25 frames, and there's no textures on Geralt's face, and there's no grass.
It's 720p.
And
his name is Geralt.
And people are praising it and giving Nintendo leeway because they're so impressed that this runs on something that uses a Tegra chip.
Hold up, BG, but it's 720p, the same resolution it was on the Xbox. So that's impressive, sir.
Bro, it's not 720p.
Yeah, it's also if it's 720p. It's 720p low settings.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
People are just happy that and surprised that it runs on the Switch, man. That's all.
Aren't you a graphics horror vision? Hold on, what the fuck?
He switches.
You a gold chain PC gamer talking like this? Despicable.
I have never been a graphics horror in my life.
Shut the fuck up.
No, because when I was on PC, if I would put frame rate over resolution any day on PC.
Oh, so you're a performance whore, but you're propping
no.
up a game that doesn't run at a full 30.
Straight up graphics.
You know why?
30 frames we talking about, not even
You wanna
60.
know why? You want to know
What's
why?
up, man? What's up, bro?
Because recently, since I've been away from PC,
Uh-huh.
and been back on PlayStation, a console gamer, frame rate don't matter to me no more.
No, nothing matters to you. All right, cool.
Man,
I
don't
just
care.
I just
I switch
like
up as
to-
ill.
I just like to
Vision
play
is
games and have a good time.
Vision is just a slut now. He has no standards. Okay.
Yeah.
Vision's been a slut. You already know.
Wasn't he the guy that bought Booty Front 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just bought a new PlayStation. What number is that, Visions?
17.
All right, good shit.
Wow.
Good shit, bro. Good shit.
Man, I'm a graphics whore to the maximum. I ain't paying that much for a PC to run it at medium settings just to get some frame rates. Nah, we're not spending much money for
Yeah,
that.
but you're a graphics for me. Like when I played Witcher,
Your computer cost more than mine altogether, bro.
I only
That
had
you
a
had.
10 I had a 1080. You had a
Yeah, but you had a better processor.
I only had a 67.
Okay, all right, I take it back. But still, that's still like a high-end PC though.
Yeah, I had a high-end PC, and
But to answer your question, BG, some
Mike,
people are
ain't
willing
no
to
more
take
brand. You shut it
compromises
up.
for a handheld version of a game. It's just like that.
Yeah, weirdos. All right, moving on.
No,
There's
it's
between
always better.
compromises and that.
Hold
that
up. Before we continue off with Nintendo, did you beat Fire Emblem yet?
That game is kind of like Persona 5 in the sense where I really just have to mentally prepare myself to play that game, because once I hit the school, it's just a wrap. I want to turn the game off and don't touch it for weeks.
So you didn't beat it?
Nope. I'll beat it eventually.
I'm
but it's just too
confused
much of a
about how
drag
I
and chore to
always end
play.
up beating these Nintendo games before the Nintendo fanboys, Jack.
This is crazy.
How does
No,
this
it's just too much
happen?
of a chore to play.
How? Huh?
Fire Emblem, yeah.
You don't.
The
So you
game
don't
is
like the
game
school
is look, Blanchard. The game is easy. All your characters one shot all the enemies. It's not hard. You can do it.
No, I love the combat and the battle
You don't
system.
like
But
the
once I
setting.
hit
You
the
don't like the
school,
setting.
it's just
No.
it takes so much
Just
energy.
auto instruct then.
All right, Bond. Let's skip the Nintendo talk. Let's talk about some relevant shit. All right.
Oh, wow, I love Nintendo though.
Nintendo is definitely well.
You saw us talk about something relevant.
Please, Nintendo, next generation, can you please make a console on par with PlayStation?
They never gonna do that. That's not their
Why?
lane.
It's because
Their
the
games-
idiot fans just won't allow it.
No,
Won't
their
allow
games
it.
don't require. Their games don't require the power.
They're gonna add a gimmick that's gonna take away from the power, though. You know that.
Excuse me.
It's gonna fail just like the Wii U.
Nobody can deny that. Like, people
Weren't y'all
give-
saying that same thing about the Switch when it was coming out?
Oh, here we go.
But
Yeah, it's just like the Wii. And watch the Switch U or whatever it's gonna be called. It's gonna be a film.
Switch you. That's like some transgender shit.
Right.
Switch you. Oh,
but
man.
it's clear nobody can deny, like, as Jack says, Nintendo is graded on a whole nother curve by the consumers and the actual industry.
It's funny that you say that because PlayStation is great on a whole other curve too.
What?
Yeah,
PlayStation's curve is highly critical,
Oh yeah.
while Nintendo's curve is not barely critical at all. And Microsoft's kind of like, we don't really care.
A perfect example of that, Bond? Imagine if PlayStation Plus said, we're only giving away 30-year-old games on PS Plus from now on, but you still gotta pay. People would lose their shit, bro.
Wait, people don't like Nintendo service.
Yeah,
I mean, but they don't get the heat that I think they should.
Nah, you should go check out their monthly
people don't
game
like
thing
it,
every
but they
time they
don't be
post it on YouTube.
They get dislikes on the YouTube video. That's about it. Motherfuckers don't be really complaining about it like
Yeah, but is the service like popping people with it or nah?
Yeah, got over 1 million members. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, it's real.
Hold up, Bart. Aren't you just a member if you pay for the online?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's why. Not because people care about the games, but just because they want to
All
play.
right, man. I wish I seen that same outrage they be having for PlayStation Plus, but I don't be seeing it.
But that's because PlayStation gamers are a little different. Like, PlayStation.
Yeah, they complain when they
gamers-
don't like shit.
Whenever PlayStation or Xbox Live goes down, within 30 seconds, people hating.
I don't know. Sony fans don't complain about stuff they don't like, man. They take that shit in the ass too.
Listen, we complained about PES and nobody want to play that bullshit.
I remember back when they were first talking about charging for online, and I made a video talking bad about it, and all the PlayStation fanboys is like, I understand because it's gonna make the structure much stronger.
Listen, no, let me tell you what.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Much better.
You know the reason I didn't complain about this.
That.
I didn't. The only reason I didn't complain about that shit was because I was already a member of PS Plus.
Yeah, I was already a member.
Yeah, I had been on PS Plus for over like 2 years. So I was like, fuck it, I already got that shit.
I didn't complain about that because I honestly don't believe that paying for online is something we can escape at this point. There's no way they're gonna like
on the PC.
Yes, that's true too.
Yeah,
I'm not paying for the PC.
Yeah, okay, but like we're already here. Like
they tried that on the PC, right? You know what happened?
Yeah,
But the thing is, PC gamers were known for pirated, so they.
We know
that's not an issue.
We
know for saying you're not gonna bring that around these parts, yo. We be like, yo, this ain't your hood, bro.
They know for a fact. They know for a fact if they charge y'all would just steal the games outright. They not trying to lose that money.
That's what it was. It's that they knew it would cause piracy if they
exactly. They trying to counteract that. I mean, they have to do that on PC.
You could pirate 360 games back in the day. You literally just go.
You can, but it's harder to pirate games on the console than it is to pirate games on the PC.
And here's the thing, right? As much as y'all PC gamers like to think y'all have that much power, if they charge y'all to play these games on PC, eventually y'all would bend.
And you know what?
If they make it worth it, they have to make it worth it.
Would not.
You know what's crazy?
That is not one. I agree with VG on that.
Maybe not y'all two, but a
yeah.
lot of people eventually if they go a year without being able to play no multiplayer games, bro, if they gonna break, people gonna break.
No.
You know why I believe, BG? If you look at Game Pass Ultimate, they low key raise the price of that shit for no reason.
Somebody will literally make a program to connect you online without paying. We'll be playing.
You right about
it.
Game Pass Ultimate
without paying $15 a month.
Don't you remember what happened to Windows Live or Games Windows Live?
Yeah, like the old Gears of War, like there's their own servers for that shit.
They try to get PC gamers to play for games for Windows Live, and that worked out real well.
Yeah, it ain't working at all. That's never going to happen.
No. But if they make it worth it, like with PSN and Xbox, you get those 2 games every month now, right?
But they can't.
You don't need to.
I know, but people with their PC dudes to do it because I feel like they might try to start doing that shit.
They've been giving this shit away for free right now.
Yeah, right for now. But what happens when they come out with a plan where it's like 8 games? You're gonna be like, oh.
No, that's gonna be like the humble.
Yeah, that's coming.
A few people pay for it. A few people pay for it. I'll give you that. But
I'll be right there. Like, do that on Steam. Watch me pay for it.
But okay, whether you believe it or not, like PC dudes would bend. Like at this point with PlayStation and Xbox, it's like there's nothing. There's no going back. Like it doesn't matter how much you would fight against that right now. Like PlayStation,
they literally make billions a year off this. They not stopping.
PlayStation has got a taste of like how much like Xbox was making, and it blew their mind. There's no way they're going.
That's because nobody fought it. I made a video saying fight it, and everybody was changed within a week because a week before they was frying Xbox gamers like, yeah, we don't gotta pay for ours. And then when they announced it, was like, yeah, I kind of like their penis. It's all right.
But the thing is, you gotta realize on consoles, the casual market rolls it. So even if the hardcore say they're not paying for it, the casuals are still gonna buy it.
Absolutely.
You know what's crazy? I think Xbox will stop making consoles if they made Xbox Live free on the Xbox.
So
they would literally have no reason to produce consoles ever again. They could just go full third party.
Microsoft has so many different ways that they make money. They don't need to charge you online to play a game online.
They don't need to, bro. You think they're giving up $2 billion plus
they're not giving that
for no reason and nobody's complaining? Come on, bro. Why would they do that?
Hey man, look, this sounds like excuses to me, man. Why y'all want to?
But why would they do that? They're in a business to make money. Why would they give up $2 billion?
Oh, and then let's get on Nintendo fans. Let's get on Nintendo fans because they were happy. They were the last ones they had to pay for online for a while, and then they was talking PlayStation fans and Xbox fans. But
they got caught
like, oh, we're gonna charge. They're like, you know what? It makes sense. I understand. It's gonna make their online better. Y'all still got to put social security numbers in just to ask.
Hey, now the Switch online ass.
And it's laggy still.
They bitch be lagging. Yeah, that shit trash.
Y'all believe that money goes somewhere if you want.
It's actually not.
It's going straight to their pockets.
It's going in their pocket, of course. Come on, man. Ain't nobody stupid about this shit.
Yeah, but that makes them feel better about making Nintendo
games. They don't have to charge on this shit, but we know they are. It is what it is.
Right.
We fucked at this point, so
yeah, we screwed. There ain't no going.
Yeah, it was too. If y'all didn't complain about that shit back in 01, 02 when Xbox Live came out, it was too late.
Okay. Yeah, you can still complain. Ain't backwards compatibility.
That was the tipping point. You ain't complained 17 years ago. It's too late now. Shit.
It's definitely too late now.
No, it ain't too late. It ain't never too late.
No, it definitely is not going.
Yeah, it's never
for this shit. It's too late, bro.
It ain't never.
All right, so I want to talk about Uncle Phil again.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right, so
I know what this is about. Yeah.
well, no, it's just a general question, right? Because people, wanted us to, me to talk about it. They requested it on Twitter. So, do y'all think it would be better? Because Phil Spencer has made many statements that he doesn't participate or look at this competition between them and Sony. He doesn't even look at it as a competition, or doesn't, entertain the console war. Do y'all think if he actually took the console war serious, it would benefit Xbox and its gamers?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. No doubt. No fucking doubt.
That's the straight cop out that he's doing, dog. Like,
bro,
if they still competed, it'd be like back in the day with the original Xbox and PS2, dog. Like, I remember I used to have to fight to take up for the PS2, like, and just be scared of what Xbox had to come out next.
Look, this is what Phil Spencer is, right? Phil Spencer is the equivalent of a team coach or owner going out and talk to the players and saying, hey guys, just have fun. It doesn't matter if we win or lose, as long as we live to play another day. Just go out there, we can lose by fucking 40. As long as you guys are having fun. Yeah, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You gotta have that killer, no pun intended, you got to have that killer instinct, bro. You need to be trying to step on their neck. He need to get up every morning and tweet out, fuck PlayStation, fuck Yoshida. Bro, I'd buy Xbox if he did that, because I know he bought that life. He won't smoke. This new Phil Spencer kumbaya fucking fat head. I can't deal with this dude.
Nah, but I remember there was an interview where he said, I wish I could find an interview where he said they don't have the talent.
I think he did he say some shit like that?
You got the money to buy talent. What kind of nonsense is that?
And
big
also,
facts.
Also, the reason why like Xbox can't really do nothing with their games is because they have to put their games on all these platforms, so they got to get these whack ass games.
But yo, let me ask you.
I would have took them off.
Question. Don't y'all think they would have did it if they could?
No,
They could have.
They would have got better studios.
They could have. They just picked up like 6 of them.
They could have.
The thing is, I don't know if they could have got better studios because they have a very bad reputation with.
Exactly. That's
yeah, they probably
got.
Exactly. Yeah, they fucking reputation is so sullied right now to where they probably just had to acquire some smaller studios, and hopefully they can bring out some good games and show that they've actually changed their business practice to where other studios will want to join.
The only studio that they recently bought that might actually no, because Ninja Theory is bringing out Bleeding Edge, and that shit look trash. So it's kind of like I don't know.
Bleeding Edge look good. What you talking about?
That
look actually alright.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whoa, that look alright to you? For real?
We'll see.
Bleeding Edge.
Wow, I'm surprised to hear that.
You gotta remember, Tick a PC gamer. He used to playing shit like that.
That's multiplayer, so they look pretty fun.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah. But yes, to the original question, I really wish Phil Spencer became cutthroat. I wish he started talking shit. I would love that. I truly would.
I was thinking about it, the direct result of him entertaining and taking the console war serious is Xbox gamers getting more products.
Yeah,
like that's the only way to fight a console war, if you believe in it, as the head of a exec at a company, is to give the consumers more products. So
that goes Smooth right there. Ask Smooth that question. I want to see what he says.
You guys still talking about bullshit?
No.
Yeah.
So Smooth, here was the question.
Yeah.
Would it be beneficial to Xbox, the Xbox brand, and Xbox fans if Phil Spencer actually took the console war serious?
Wait, repeat that because you cut out.
Would it be beneficial to Xbox fans and the Xbox brand if Phil Spencer took the console war serious?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, all right, because I'm looking at it from one direction. When you telling me he took the console war serious, meaning is he taking the console serious or just the
competition?
The competition. PlayStation.
All of it. Like I'm talking about the petty stuff that you see dudes do on Twitter, and from like an executive standpoint.
The last time Xbox participated in the console war, a lot of people had Xboxes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
That's true. I mean, it would be a lot beneficial because decisions would be made to benefit the Xbox console.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like they would have done things to like back when Xbox cared about the console, like the console war. They were doing things like getting exclusive deals on GTA, making sure they had EA's biggest, like getting like the BioWare games and shit like that, for the sole purpose of making people buy Xboxes. So,
yep. Adding value to the platform. Back in 07, you know, like Smooth said, man.
Call of Duty, exclusive maps of 1 month and all that. Yep.
But I will say though, Xbox has always done that in the beginning, but then as time goes, those exclusives would just start dropping off, which is why I was afraid about 360 back in the day. Because I was like, yo, I swear later on in the generation, Xbox is going to start dropping off their exclusives and Sony's just going to start gaining.
And that's Tick make a good point. It seemed like 3 years. It's always 3 years. After 3 years, Xbox slowed down, and after 3 years, PlayStation pick up. It's like it happened every generation so far.
Yeah, because in the 360 generation, like towards the end, there was a year where they only dropped Gears Judgment, and that shit was trash.
Yeah, 2013 or 2012.
Yeah, 2013, I believe.
Okay, so
no, hate to see it. Hate to see it.
So it's a clear yes. The answer to that is a clear yes.
I just heard Goku scream in the background. You daggone weeaboo.
What going on in your neighborhood, bro?
All right.
They ain't playing with the daggone Japanese voice actors. You weeaboo.
Oh, you talking about me?
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You got to be talking about the game.
Hey, it's not canon if it's not Japanese. I'm sorry.
Okay, so another Twitch ban. So I don't know how many of you know Hasan Piker. He's part of the Young Turks YouTube channel.
BG full screen the
never heard of him.
Oh, yeah. So Hasan Piker is he's one of the dudes on the Young Turks progressive channel, political channel, and so what he said, pretty much to narrow it down on his Twitch stream, because he was responding to something, some interview, and he pretty much said America in some ways deserved 9/11.
Oh shit!
Wow!
Oh shit!
And Twitch banned him for that.
He deserved it.
His case was that there's so many things that America has done wrong overseas, as to other people, and which is true.
He was saying it was karma.
Yeah, he was saying it was pretty much, in some ways America deserved it because of things America has done, in other parts of the world. So it deserved now. So Twitch banned him for that.
Yeah, that's those wacky progressives. That's all that is.
I mean, to be fair, America did kind of like have it coming.
Nah, he deserved it, man. He deserved it.
But we didn't have like military assets. We had civilian.
That was unpatriotic. He deserved it.
Yeah, I ain't got no opinion on that.
I'm surprised he still has a job at the Young Turks after that.
No, they love that type of talk.
Yeah, that's what they talk about over there.
That's what they do.
Yeah,
that's that progressive attitude.
Yeah, they would understand. They would.
He probably got a raise for that.
Yeah, they're gonna say we understand what you meant. So, yeah.
No, I actually watched the video where the guy interviewed him, and he's like, "What you said was horrible. I don't care how you meant it. It was not a good thing to say."
I mean, he could have said something else, but
it was cold-blooded. It was definitely cold-blooded.
He said exactly what he wanted to say, man. We're not giving that man no excuse.
I know exactly what he was saying, but at the same time, it's like
Hey, BG, what's dude's name?
Hasan Piker, HASAN.
He a minority.
And his name Hasan. Oh Lord,
he might not get his channel.
That's no chubby dude.
If his name was like Kelly, fucking
no, he's white.
Lake or something.
But he's white.
Yeah, that's a white dude?
Yeah, he's white.
Nah,
it's
the actual
white.
Hasan? What the fuck?
His name is Hasan Piker. He's white.
Nigga, what the fuck? Hold on, I gotta look up this dude. You sure about that,
bro? I used to watch the channel. Yeah, he's white. He might be like, some variation of white. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the brown skin, like chubby dude.
Yeah,
no. Hasan Piker is like the dude who looks like a stereotypical millennial.
He look like he from the middle. He like he can have Turkish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he is.
Oh, he Turkish.
I mean, I always looked at him as white, like
Oh, that's racist.
No, he can pass. He can pass as a white dude. He gonna get his channel back.
Yeah,
they might apologize too. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's racist.
He's got the complexion for the, regardless of what he actually is, he's got the white complexion. So.
Hey, BG, you forgot to talk about something important.
What?
PewDiePie got married, guys.
Who gives a damn?
Is it to a guy?
He got 100 million subs the other day too.
Did he sign a prenup?
I don't know.
Who got married?
PewDiePie.
Man, who cares?
No, this dude on my Facebook all week been like, "Oh, PewDiePie was a huge part of my life." I was like, "Nigga, you're 24, nigga. Get this."
Yeah, you didn't delete that dude.
Yeah, I deleted him. I blocked him too. I was like, "Man, get this shit off my timeline."
Good shit.
Is it to a girl though, or?
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. I was wondering all of that.
It's to the girl he's been dating pretty much for a long time.
Okay, congrats to that guy, man. He's a dirtbag and a racist. It's all right.
Hey man, he cashing out.
I mean,
She's cashing out.
Yeah,
That too.
Andrew Luck is cashing out.
Andrew Luck.
Fire! I'm so glad that man retired.
But
bro.
he gave up a lot of money by retiring.
Like
too,
50
though.
They're giving him the $25 million.
Yeah, they letting him keep the money.
Oh,
yeah.
He getting 24.8 million.
Okay.
Shout out to Andrew Luck. Goddamn.
Hey man, I don't blame him. I'm not mad at
Yeah,
him.
it's crazy that Tom Brady not only outlasted his chief rival in Peyton Manning, but his chief rival's successor.
Yes, like
That's terrible.
You know, hey man, that O line. It's all about that O line, bro.
That man Page still going strong.
Like how many
dog.
times? Like we gotta, we gotta look at how many times Tom Brady been sacked in his whole career versus Andrew Luck in his what 7? How many seasons he had?
7 years.
Well, 7.
He almost broke his
29.
fucking back one
That's what I'm
time.
saying. Look at the sacks. We would have. It would be crazy if we looked at the sacks.
You also got to look at the level of competition they was going up against. The Colts have had harder competition than the
Even
fucking.
going against the Ravens.
It's crazy though because they were projected to be an AFC title team this year.
You playing the fucking Dolphins twice a year versus playing like the Jaguars. They were. You go get your shit.
The Jaguars was trash for years.
Defense.
Well, the Jaguars going to be.
And they got Tennessee and they fucking.
It's some tough defenses.
The Jaguars going to be good as hell this year.
Oh, they got your boy. What's his name?
You already know they got the biggest thing swinging in that division.
Oh god.
Wait a minute.
Right.
Nick Foles went there, right?
Pause moment.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, shout out to him.
Indeed. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bro, you seen they booed that man off the field yesterday?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That's because he didn't want to go through the
The man literally has broke his back for y'all though.
The crazy thing is, though, he should have retired before the draft. He didn't give the team any.
Yeah,
time.
that was fucked up. He waited a week before the season started. That's crazy.
Yeah, I could see like that being bad, but it's like
the man was literally on the field bro, he was on the team yesterday.
And he was the comeback player of the year. He was the comeback player of the year last year.
Yeah, like man.
Wait, why did he retire? Is it like it was his mom sick or something?
No,
he's constantly injured.
His body. He said it was stress mentally in his body. Like he's constantly injured all the time. So.
I can understand that though a little bit.
Yeah, his body was fucked up.
Hey, couldn't be my QB. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Aren't you wait a minute? What?
You know what? I don't understand because like when I played football in high school, like there were times where I could barely get out the bed. I had to roll out the bed, and I still went to practice.
Well, that's kind of different in the NFL.
People built different, bro.
And I wasn't getting paid.
I wasn't getting paid. You also didn't break your fucking back.
I didn't break my back.
You ever been hit by Jalen Ramsey or what's the name or Watts?
Hey man, I got hit by a refrigerator before.
All right.
That dude was a refrigerator with a helmet on, destroyed me, but I still played.
I mean, Tick, but you also got to take on account. You're built like a thumb.
Yeah, hold on. What position you play, Tick? You like 3'8". What position you play?
I was a halfback.
All right.
I was a halfback and outside linebacker.
Oh boy. Okay, back to Gamescom. So
that was cute.
So we got the extended. So the Avengers trailer that leaked. We got the full demo of that at Gamescom.
Fire.
I don't think my thoughts on it changed from the video that leaked. Anyway, it still looks extremely scripted, and like the melee combat looks kind of lacking. But like we,
looks like God of War.
Wait! Stop this! No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hold on. Wait. Thor was literally punching dudes. And it sounded like a 5-year-old boy like hitting a boxing.
Yeah, the
bag.
weapon cycle on them and shit.
It sounded too soft. Yeah, I agree with that.
And like, why? This is the problem with these type of games. How is Thor punching regular people and they're just like they're taking it?
Hold on, and this is what we're gonna stop doing.
Yeah.
People really need to stop downplaying the complexity of the last God of War's combat. The elemental combinations you could do, the weaknesses and all that. People played that game, they put in the fucking bare minimum of effort, and they feel that I just don't understand this community, bro. People that say these two games are boring did not play them right. Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War. You did not play them games the way because you don't upgrade. Those games are predicated on upgrading yourself, getting new moves, getting new weapons.
Right.
People don't play these games the right way and then complain at the end. Oh, it was simplistic. All you do is punch and kick. Motherfucker, you didn't upgrade nothing. Of course
I upgraded all my stuff, and there's a Let's Play of showing me doing that.
Where's the
and
video?
it still wasn't
Where's
great.
the
It's on my channel, man. Just go for look for the
Nah.
the
You do
stream.
videos?
I streamed it. I streamed the whole game all the way
I
through.
watch this shit. All
He
right.
said you do.
This is my first time.
That was
Can you
back
hear
when I
me?
was
Yeah, go
sorta
ahead, Blandrew.
uploading.
I was saying this is my first time seeing this Avengers gameplay, and when I saw Captain America and Thor, all I could think about was this modern day God of War.
Yeah,
Like he was
it's
throwing the
the same
shield. They
thing.
were
No,
throwing
I
it,
agree with that. I do
Wait.
agree with
They were beating each other up. Then it would slow down as they did their final attack. There was some type of radar behind them to dodge.
Why in any game where you throw an object now, people think of God of War? Like, come on, man.
No, and I even looked into it, and apparently the Marvel game does have the God of War combat designer behind it.
Yeah.
I heard that,
does.
but it's still not as complex. It looks scripted and boring. Though.
It looks scripted on God of War. You fight
No, it
like in
doesn't.
a boss battle. You fight, and
saying
all
God
of
of
a
War
sudden
combat scripted?
the
TikTok?
boss jumps. The
Nothing-
boss tries to attack
no,
you. Jump
no.
on him. You punch him in the eye.
No.
and then
Hold on. Let me
you
find the
fight
video.
Another setup. of
bro,
it.
bro.
See, because I play God of War on the
And that's
correct
probably why I
motherfucker,
like it.
though.
That's
Hold
probably
on.
why I actually
Bro,
like it.
no, it's how does God of War look scripted when there's no for
You haven't seen the boss fights.
It's that Sony shit.
You're talking about boss fights. Most boss fights are scripted. We're talking about like there's like 3
We
bosses.
talking about the regular.
That's what I'm
combat.
saying. 90% of the game, none of that is scripted. 30 there's like 3 bosses in God of War. And in this Avengers gameplay, like Thor killed like 4 dudes, and then a cutscene activated. You transition to Iron Man flying on rails. Then after he finished flying, that cutscene into Hulk, he's dropping out
Wait,
of
wasn't-
plane. Come
There was a
on, man.
boss. Taskmaster
Wasn't the
was a boss.
Spider-Man E3 trailer like that back in the day?
Yeah, it was.
Like where Spider-Man was running up the rail and you had to do the quick time events, then the thing
That
was
was
falling
one
down.
part of the
Yeah,
game.
him saving. Yeah, the helicopter.
That was
Thank you,
one
Blake.
part of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, and this is
Andrew.
one part of the game also.
Nah.
We gonna eat y'all up today.
But they showed combat. Like we didn't see anything else.
You
We
saw
saw
combat.
combat
You
here,
went to the
too.
monkey and you was doing combat.
No. At the beginning of the Spider-Man thing, they
they
showed
can't dodge this one.
when they were on top of the. I think they was on top of the roof. They showed
Yeah,
combat
they
that
showed
was not
combat
scripted.
first.
They showed combat that was not
combat
scripted. The only part that was scripted with the QTEs was the very end. This whole
Hey, man,
this whole
So
Avengers
Thor
was
and
scripted.
Captain America was scripted also.
Yes, it looked extremely scripted.
Can y'all just say y'all don't want to like the game, bro? Because y'all just don't want to like
Come
the
on,
game,
man.
I do want to like the game. I was very excited when I saw
Y'all,
the
y'all doing
theatrical
some
trailer.
weird nitpicking, man.
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like God
Bro,
of War. It
it's
looks like
script-
it's got
bro,
scripted
bro.
things like Spider-Man games y'all love.
Tick,
and
it's
stuff
got-
like-
completely
Tick.
scripted though.
Tick,
It looks
it's got
exactly like
everything
that.
these guys claim to love about these Sony games thrown
Thank
into
you.
it,
That's
right?
what I'm
Right, it's everything,
Bro,
son.
the amount. No,
It's like
listen,
it's both games that they love and put it together.
Listen,
and they don't like it.
I love
Square
Tomb
Enix is
Raider.
probably looking at this like,
Bro.
what the? We're getting backlash for copying these games or saying they're
This is
the
the same.
greatest
This is
games
the
of all
same.
time.
Hold on, wait.
We went and got the fight
Y'all sound
choreographer
crazy.
that they
Wait,
like,
wait,
Y'all
wait,
sound
wait,
crazy.
and they still hating our fighting. What
This
is
is
going
the
If this
same
on?
was a Sony exclusive, I don't think they would say
This
that.
is the same. I would have to say, bro. This is the same developer that made Rise of the Tomb Raider 2013. It did not have this amount of scripting in the fucking
See,
gameplay.
here's what
Well,
they
first of all,
don't
hold
understand.
on. That's just the beginning. We gotta wait and see the like.
Okay,
more.
but we're
We
just
do,
judging
we
this
do, we
gameplay.
do,
This is
we
what
do.
we're saying. We don't have a problem with like cut, set pieces and things like that. We know that
Exactly.
we know that's in Sony games. The whole entire demo was essentially scripted and set pieces. You kill
that's what I thought.
you kill these dudes. This executes right here in transitions. Then it's on rails. The whole thing was scripted.
Yeah, it's on. It's
No-
like, it's
nothing-
the whole thing like it's on rails.
Nothing
Yeah.
was anything where you could freely move around.
Exactly.
and-
Nobody has a problem if some things are scripted. The whole entire thing was like that.
Y'all sound
That's
like
what
Feel
y'all
like
not
you only
getting.
saw a part of the game though. Like, I
Because
swear
it's the
part
beginning of the
where you
game.
just run
It's
around.
like just showing
It's like
you
a
the game.
tutorial, right?
Yeah, so exactly.
All right, okay, cool. If it's the rest of the game is not like that, then there's no problem. I'm just
No,
judging what we
I
saw.
don't think the
Because you
rest of the
gotta
game-
level up your character. Because you gotta level.
Hey, BG, you are
Okay.
just off the part where they said it's the prologue. I'm just saying.
Okay.
When,
all
when
right.
was all this with Spider-Man when all that was happening? Like
Spider-Man got way more control.
Y'all
than
was
this.
loving it though. Y'all was loving
Spider-Man
it.
is an open world game. This is not finna.
Y'all
We ain't
saw
know that
Nah,
for
but
the
that
first
video that they showed for
We ain't know
Spider-Man
that for the first
was a
trailers,
bunch of,
Yeah, it
What
was
you
a lot of
mean
set
we didn't
pieces
know that?
from what we saw in the
Hey.
gameplay.
Dang, we knew
Nah.
Spider-Man was open road first trailer. Hold up.
I mean, obvious. It's obvious, but still.
Okay,
So hold on, bro.
But what we
Like,
saw though was like him fighting a few people, and all of a sudden he's
Bro.
swinging in the air and
Mhm. He was jumping out of the
this is- no, this
helicopter.
is my
He
problem
jumping
with
through a helicopter, pulling the dude
This-
out the helicopter.
this
Yeah,
is
because
my
remember people
problem.
was complaining too much CGI.
This
too much,
wait. This is my problem with this game. People that call shit walking interactive movies and all that, you can't turn around and say this shit look intriguing, bro. It's literally a fucking on-rail scripted gameplay.
It looked intriguing to me.
Wait, but y'all at the same time,
Shit
y'all
look
can't come
fire.
out here and bash these games if that's what you guys claim.
I want to play
God,
as
has
the
more
Avengers.
gameplay than this.
I want to play as the Avengers, though.
The game looks good to me.
I'm willing to bet you that God of War got more freedom and gameplay than this game.
Oh, that's a daggone lie.
Oh, you know all of that already.
Bet money. Bet money. What the fuck is wrong with you? Bet money.
Nah, you know why you bugging?
Did you say you go one direction in God of War?
That's a linear game. Yeah,
Bro,
God of War linear?
Hold on, bro.
linear.
Hold on, bro. Look, let me tell you what happened in this game. You on rails. You get out on being on rails. You throw your hammer once. You lift up a truck. It go into another fucking cutscene. Come on, bro.
Switches your character automatically.
You know why I say it's not near vision? Because I can see.
No, that's only the
I
beginning of the game because you do pick a character and level them up.
I can see I hit you on the nerve. So the reason I say God of War is linear vision is because there's certain areas you can't activate until you're shown that in the story, and then you're able to activate it. So
why do you want to go somewhere that you ain't got to be yet? What are you talking
about? In a game that is open world. About? In a game that's open world. So let's say World of Warcraft.
Wait.
Let me talk. If I get on World of Warcraft, right, I could be level 6. I could go all the way to a place where it's supposed to be high levels of level 60.
First of all,
hold
on, wait a minute. First of all, in games like Grand Theft Auto, you couldn't go to other areas until you made it during the story. And right or wrong.
That was an older one, But I can
exactly.
I can go around the whole city. I have to go a straight.
Stop that.
Straight line through the city.
Stop that.
I see some weird defense going on.
Like some haters.
If this game
that being said,
I just want to see.
I think this game looks terrible. I would never spend my hard-earned $20, $60 on it.
This game like God of War. Like God of War and stuff like that. So
and I like God of War, and that's probably why I like this because it reminds me of it.
It looks like God of War.
Bro, if you would have told me Crystal Dynamics developed this, I would have called you a fucking liar, bro. No way in hell they did. Like, what is this?
I ain't gonna lie, that surprised me too when I saw it.
This shit looking mighty spooky, bro.
It looked good to me.
I've always kept the same energy that I don't like games that like constantly take the control away from the player. Like constantly.
But we don't know if they do that in an actual game though.
We'll see how it is. But
you know what? They like this God of War game. How about we get the guy who did the combat? They keep saying that's really good. Yeah, let's put that on our game.
We will
see.
They
copied the combat exactly, then they bashed the game.
That story gameplay does.
It got a Sony feel to it. It definitely.
Let me say, but one of the reasons I have like a lot of doubts for this game is like creating a skill tree for one character. Let me
get some of that food.
Creating a skill tree for one character is a lot, right? They did it in God of War. They did it for Kratos and a smaller one for Atreus, right?
It's really not. RPGs do it all the time.
Yeah, RPGs do it all the time.
But that's an RPG for Crystal Dynamics. I just don't have that much. Like
we done broke that man a drink.
It's supposed to literally be just like that, though.
And don't it come out February or
March?
May.
I don't think that skill tree.
Animal Crossing season
May.
Damn. Yeah, it comes out like May 5th.
That man BG got to calm his nerve. We got him so bad. We got the man drinking.
See, bro, it's first of all, it's wine.
I know.
It's just wine.
You got to relax your nerves.
All right, so I got a question, right? If this game comes out, which I still might get the game, even though the gameplay really didn't impress me that much. If this game comes out and it's panned critically, and it turns out that it's objectively trash,
it won't be.
Yeah,
what y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say? If it had a Sony logo on it, it would have been like, what are y'all gonna say then, bro?
Hey, well, at least you tried. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, y'all Marvel Disney stands, man. Y'all look.
I'm definitely on Marvel Disney stand. I'm still laughing at Spider-Man leaving the MCU, and I'm happy about it.
And I don't even to begin with.
I am so happy Spider-Man.
Yeah, but they even said that the Spider-Man game in this game connects in some ways.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, like I don't care. Like, I don't care.
I mean, if this was a PlayStation exclusive,
I mean, well,
this was an exclusive.
Huh?
I don't know. If this was a Sony exclusive, I think I'll talk a little bit.
Oh man, boy,
bro, Spider. First of all, if you want to compare
the tone would definitely be different.
Spider-Man the balls. First of all, hold on, wait a minute.
Definitely.
Wait a minute. Hold on. This is why y'all stupid.
Let me.
This game got Travis Willingham in it. He's in The Last of Us Part 2. Troy Baker, who's Joel in The Last of Us Part 2. He's Sam in Uncharted. Nolan North, who's everybody in every game that ever came out, including PlayStation exclusives. Laura Bailey, who's fucking. She's Nadine, the bitch. She play fucking Ellie Mama in Last Was.
Even further's my point.
So we're supposed to drop our
If this was an
$60
exclusive,
for
you
some
might like
voice
it more.
actors.
Nigga, they the same fucking people that's in all the games I love.
Exactly. So what's the reason to not like it? It's just like a Sony exclusive.
Cause that gameplay don't look fun.
It looks like God of War.
It looked kind of decent. I would enjoy it.
Yeah, it looked like God of War.
We gonna see. We gonna
I'm
see.
a little bit confused though. How long do you think this game is gonna be? Because you just keep changing from character to character.
No, they said they're gonna add characters. Hold on, they're gonna add characters.
Yeah,
DLC
packs. It's DLC packs. They free.
Yeah. They're gonna. It's one of those games that's gonna be a service. So they're gonna be adding characters based on.
I think it's
gonna be multiplayer also.
Whoa! This is, I mean, the game is a service type game. Look like
No, they're gonna be. Yeah, they're gonna be adding stuff to it, like the Division 2 and all of that.
That's what they said. Yeah.
Me myself, I thought God of War Combat was kind of mediocre.
It's supposed to be free, but I'm sure.
Tick, watch that video. Tick, watch that video. Just like you didn't do nothing I did in that video. Facts.
Yo, let me just say. If I guarantee you, anybody who says God of War's combat was mediocre did not unlock everything. I guarantee you.
And BG, they didn't play on the real difficulty. Don't.
Oh yeah.
Don't ease.
To be fair,
they was killing enemies. They was killing enemies in 3 hits.
If we speak, BG, you know what I'm talking about.
They was killing enemies in 3 hits because listen, you have no reason to actually use the expanded skills if you killing enemies in 3 hits.
Moving the goalpost. Moving the goalpost. Yeah, that gameplay shows what everything I did, but more.
Jack, they ain't unlock no advanced armor sets.
They didn't have to. They didn't have to. They did not have to
use Atreus like that in your game.
Bro, you could fart on somebody with Kratos and kill him on normal.
Are you crazy?
No, that
I use Atreus.
You didn't use Atreus. See,
I was having them shoot and doing.
Hey, Tick, you want to know what's crazy?
All right, man.
Every time I saw somebody play God of War on the hardest difficulty, they were hiding behind some type of pillar and just chucking the axe.
Hey, Blanche.
Oh, who you talking about?
Hey, Blanche.
Who was it?
Hey, Blanche.
BG, you're one of them, by the way.
Hey, Blanche, you see that link?
Hold on. Okay, we about to get funky.
Hey, Blanche.
We about to get funky.
What's up, Jack?
The last link I put in the Discord is me fighting the hardest enemy in that game on the hardest difficulty.
I got the same video.
What was I hiding behind?
Hold on. Let me get my
I want to
Valkyrie
pure
fight.
smoke. What's good? That's the hardest enemy in the game.
Let me get my Valkyrie fight. Hold on.
I beat the Valkyrie Queen. Don't give me God of War 2. What's going on?
And first of all, in most of these enemies, there ain't nobody to hide. The only time I hid behind something is during the trials. I think that's it. Valkyrie Queen ain't nothing to hide behind. That's you and that's you and all skill. That's it.
So if I find this video, BG,
Bro,
if you hiding behind some type of pillar, just chucking your axe off the whole video,
I know what he's talking about.
I'm not saying it don't exist. I definitely did that to cheese one enemy.
Wait. Blanche, at the beginning of the game, you kind of got to play like that though. At the beginning. At the beginning. Because you don't have any power.
And they talking about playing on the hardest difficulty like it's something that's hard to do. Like you just get better at the game and you get beat up.
All right, let's see you do it. Let's
talking like somebody that never played. Give me God of War.
Let's see you do it. Tick, what's good?
You know why?
Man, I'm not going to sit there and do that.
I got the money on the wood. How much you
I'm
need?
not doing it.
How much you need?
I had somebody tell me to do the same thing on Call of Duty, and I did it just to prove them wrong.
How much you need for that, Tick? How much you need for that?
Not doing it again.
All right. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. How much you need for that, Tick? Come on, dog.
I'm not easy to look.
All right.
That don't work on me.
All right.
Yo,
peer pressure is not a thing that works.
So the fact that this turned into a God of War conversation shows you that Marvel's Avengers is fire, man.
Right.
It's gonna be fire. Man.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Just like I didn't care for God of War, I just don't care.
Play the Avengers on the hardest difficulty to make it fun.
No. People don't understand. Yo, people don't understand. People will never understand. Like fighting the Valkyrie Queen, like how much you had to study her moves, how much like different moves you. Okay, bro, show me where I'm hiding in this, Blandrew. This is the hardest boss in the whole game. Show me where I hide.
Bro, when I think I'm gonna be able to beat that bitch, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm like,
hey, BG, did you get the platinum?
No, I didn't go for the platinum.
Hold on. Before you continue, BG, are we having Nintendo fans talk about difficulty?
Yeah, I know, right?
What am I doing?
He's fucking casual mode playing.
Whoa. No, Mario be hard sometimes. I don't know.
Sir, I play all my Yakuza games on the hard
Mario be
difficulty.
difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand. In the Valkyrie,
we saw what happened when Trey tried to beat Uncharted.
Yeah,
exactly.
Y'all don't understand. We talking about with the Valkyrie Queen.
Wait. If that's your excuse.
Hold on, she has like at least 20 different moves. You gotta memorize 20 different moves.
She has the moveset of every other Valkyrie, bro.
Valkyrie. She
has 9 different movesets.
She has like 20 different moves, right? And
So
then,
the thing about boss battles. The thing about
hold
boss
on.
battles, they're
And
normally
then on top of that, some moves are unblockable. You have to remember the timing of them. You have to remember have to remember which ones are unblockable. You have to remember which ones you have to dodge. You have to remember all the counters, bro. Stop playing. This fight was easily top.
That's any hard video
is this
game.
man really playing the video of the fight?
That fight was fire. What you mean?
Because I want Blanju to show me where I
They
can
got
hide
it
in this.
back.
Where
They got
can
it
I
back.
hide?
No,
How
no
come Jimmy and everybody in the comment section knows exactly what I'm talking about, but
Yeah,
you?
Bro, Blanju, no,
what
you're not
team did
listening to
you-
what I'm saying. I'm not denying I'm telling you I did that in the game. But this is the hardest boss fight in the entire game, and there was nowhere to hide. So what does it matter if I did it in a previous boss fight? I couldn't do it here. And I beat the hardest boss in this game in 30 minutes. It took people literally hours to do this. Hours. I did it in 30 minutes.
Every boss has patterns.
Listen,
You just have to learn them.
Listen,
You
I don't
learn
give
their
a fuck.
Love
attacks
Avengers, dog.
and
Y'all gonna
everything.
love Avengers.
I don't give a fuck who you are. If you beat the Valkyrie Queen on Gimme God of War mode, you have my respect. Okay, y'all cannot discredit what this man BG did.
But to answer,
Beat
back
the
to your
Avengers
comment
or
about
get
Nintendo
me
fans
the
buying.
Avengers then when it comes out.
All right, I'm gonna give me. All I gotta do is fucking hit the X button and fucking smack somebody with a shield a couple.
They really don't understand how hard this boss is. Like, first of all, okay, Blanju, just I want you to notice, right? Okay, here's what I want you to look at. I want you to look at her health bar, right?
There's some type of boat on the screen right now.
Yeah, what the fuck is this, BG?
No, it was the
It's
ad.
a commercial?
It was the ad.
Yeah, it's
It was
a
the ad.
commercial.
Blanju, what I want you to understand is every hit you land on her literally takes out so little health you can barely see it change.
PG, I've played an action game before, bro.
Okay. But you didn't play the Queen Valkyrie on Give Me God of War. It's
We're not
completely
taking
different.
it away from you that you beat the boss. We're just saying like anybody can do that if they put the time in.
No,
You know what
No, I don't
mean?
agree. I don't agree with that. I don't
Anybody
agree
can
with
do
that.
that. Anybody can beat a hard game.
So why did nobody do it then?
Hey,
I don't have to. I'm not going to take the time to beat that. I want to beat the
why you can't
story,
say
and I
that,
got off.
BG, is because kids move persevere through Bloodborne, so anybody could do anything.
No.
Right.
No.
Man, y'all cap, no, y'all cap, bro.
Ain't no cap.
Not everybody could do this.
The fact that this keeps coming up with
If
Avengers,
everybody
tells y'all get
could,
Avengers if y'all
that's like
like it.
saying anybody could be a millionaire. Go get $1 million then. Fuck.
You can if you.
I mean, you can.
Put your time into it. You can definitely
Oh,
do
well,
it.
why y'all ain't did it? Why y'all sitting up here eating bologna?
I don't put the time into it. I'm pretty much.
All right,
Because I'm
Pretty
too
much
lazy.
good where I'm at right now. Right. I'm too lazy to do all that.
I'm tired of talking to woulda, coulda, shoulda niggas. That's what y'all are.
Same reason why your channel don't get support, Jack. I'm just saying.
Hey man, listen, I ain't put the time in, I guess, right? All right, there you go.
Oh, that was mean, Vision. Stop the.
Hey man,
Anyway,
I'm banned
going
right
too
now
far,
anyway.
The point is,
I'm banned-
Avengers
I'm
looks
banned in
nothing like God of War. I don't know what y'all see.
It really does.
The
It really
only
does.
reason,
Really does.
this is the thing though, we talking
I
about
feel
the
like I'm watching Avengers right now, watching your little gameplay. Look at Thor.
I'm just
the
waiting for
only,
Captain America to jump on the screen right now.
only similarities is
Why
that
you say that?
The
you
fighting.
throw your axe and you throw it. And guess what? In God of War 2, you're gonna get that same hammer. You're gonna be able to throw it as well. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I
That's the
was saying
similarities.
I was
Oh,
saying
you know
for the
that
job I was
already, huh?
playing,
You
I
know
was
that
calling
already.
him Thor. I
You
was like,
compare
that's
some
pretty
shit,
much
but okay, this motherfucker's from Norse mythology. Like that's the comparison right there. Like
Thor.
what
Thor
are y'all
already in the
talking
game though. So
about? Exactly.
First of
So
all,
that's the comparison.
first of all, gamers are comparison like thirsty, right? Like
They're horrible with that shit.
it literally a game could have. I forgot who it was, but like. Pretty much we're at the point where if you shoot in a game, like damn near people like, oh, this game is like this one just because you can shoot in it. Like
You're not remembering the original argument. Rise created gaming.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Bro, they said Rise like God of War because y'all.
He tried to come in with some Xbox.
y'all remember when we were having a conversation? I was like, how Bond just can segue to this
Like
to
Xbox.
Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time.
Just came here with an Xbox comment.
No, but he has a point. People did
He ain't wrong,
compare
though.
Rise to everything.
Yup.
They were like, oh, he's walking like Kratos, God of War copy.
The
Like, nigga,
cameras
what?
like Rise.
Like what?
Man, anyway,
Oh,
we
I don't
talking
have
about
any interest in the
Avengers
new
looks
God
great.
of War, but they made a new Rise.
A game has a
Avengers-
camera. Oh, it's like every other game that has a camera. Like, shut up. Like, y'all kill me.
We're gonna be honest though. The Avengers looks just like like God of War.
We gonna get
Which
off this
console
topic.
looks like Ryan?
Yeah,
I'm
you
getting
right.
off this.
Yeah, can we
I'm
get
sorry.
that? Can we get that? Can you get that
BG,
from
he
you?
right. BG, he right.
It's
I
got the
remember-
same person that did the combat too.
Yeah,
so
I remember when the Trez jumped out of helicopter, flipped over a truck,
Oh, man.
pulled out dual wielding pistols and shot
There they go with
Taskmaster.
that
I
again.
remember when the
too. Like they
Trez
don't
did
know
that.
what we're
You right.
talking about.
Didn't Kratos jump on like this big?
Jack,
I remember that. He
Jack,
flipped over the
Jack,
18 wheel.
We're talking to bums who didn't even beat the game on Give Me God
right.
of War, so
You
I don't
right.
know.
You
I don't
right.
even know
Oh,
what
man.
we're doing. We're talking
All
to
right,
bums.
since I'm a bum.
You're
All
a
right,
bum.
all right. I picked 3 games to 1v1 me, and if y'all can beat me, then I'm a bum.
Look, you're a high class grade A bum. Okay.
Let's get on.
GG.
Let's get on Street
GG.
Fighter.
High class bum.
Let's get on Street Fighter right
Okay.
now. Tekken 7.
Okay.
Player shooter. We can get on Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'll buy it on the PC.
First of all,
Hey, Tick. It's crazy that BG's trying to side with Jack when Jack died over 100 times on the Crash Bandicoot level.
Oh
So
Lord.
BG pushed out with this whole bum
It
thing.
depends which
Crash
level it was.
Bandicoot?
It depends which level
Crash
it was.
Bandicoot 1.
Trash
When you were
Bandicoot.
riding the hog through the Indians with the
I
giant
did not
shield.
die 100 times on that. Lady.
Yes,
Stop
you
that.
did. I
Bet
can pull
money.
it up right now.
I bet $150 I ain't died 100 times on no
Pull up-
fucking
pull
hog
up
level.
the
Stop
stream.
that.
Oh, it's getting real. Okay.
I
let's see
died
this.
I probably died 4 minutes of real time on that. Stop that.
Let me pull this up.
I died on that other level
Oh
a
man,
lot
Jack,
of
you about
times.
to, Jack, he about to expose? Uh-oh.
I did not die 100 times on no fucking hog level,
Damn,
bro.
Louisiana beat Curacao 8-0.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on.
All right.
The Gears trailer. We got a new quick little Gears story trailer. That was enough to sway people's opinion. Did it do anything for y'all?
Hold on, can we talk about how that PlayStation exclusive game that Nintendo fans are talking about got more views than Gears of War?
Why are we? Y'all clamoring for views of trailers?
Yeah.
You playing trailers now?
Can we talk about the trailer itself? I don't care what PlayStation.
The trailer was
Gears
cool.
of
it
War
just
trailer?
had
Because that Gears of War
trash
trailer was hot.
music
You talking about
behind
that?
I thought it was cool. Did it change y'all opinions though on how to?
No,
A little bit. I actually kind of wanted to play it. We talking about Gears, right?
Yeah.
You talking about the campaign
actually
trailer,
wanted to
right?
play the campaign. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like me, I'm a huge Gears fan, so I was gonna play it regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, my opinion never needed to be swayed.
Yeah.
Who talking to fucking?
Essay? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I know nobody could blame me this time because I ain't even got a PC. Facts.
All right.
Yo.
Okay. So Smooth still sticking to his 90 and above. We'll see in less than a month.
That's
He might get that.
Yeah, what is it? 12 days now, right? 12 days away. Yeah.
Off of it just being a lead female character,
No,
first time in Gears, they might get that. You might get because those
You can grit. That's a quick 7 points.
yeah, those game journalists are like way on that progressive tip, so like they will definitely push.
And
it.
it's gonna be fairly easy.
Mhm.
So
Gears is getting at 85.
Yeah.
it could daggone well hit a 90 something, bro.
it's getting an 85 from GameSpot, but it's getting a 90 everywhere else.
I really hope Gears gets an 89 just to troll Smooth.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking lovely, bro.
Wait, when does that game come out again?
How many bets you got? How many bets you got? Who's
I got one with Bond, one with Jack Move.
Oh shit, y'all might lose, dog.
BT, you drinking oil and vinegar or wine?
It's wine.
Oil and vinegar.
He said vinegar.
Fucking trying to clean the system out.
trying to wash the taste out my mouth of this disgusting talk about Avengers looking like God of War. That's what I'm doing.
If it was a PlayStation exclusive, you know what y'all was saying.
Right.
I think they should have waited to drop Gears 5 on the new Xbox though. I think they
Really
should've made
delay.
that
So pretty much what they
no,
should have done.
I'm saying they shouldn't have announced it until around the new Xbox.
Yeah, I
They should've
agree.
just kept
I
it in
agree.
the tuck. And
Yeah,
then
they
What
showed
would
it
we be
too
doing
soon.
in 2019?
I mean, look,
You ain't been doing much anyway.
That's the thing. Like, they could have just let this be a wash year, and the next year drop Halo.
But no, last year, no, the year before last was a wash year.
But that's the thing. Like, the reason why they should have just called it a wash is because people already see Xbox as a wash, so they could have just waited till next gen anyways.
I don't know, B.
Like, nobody's checking for Xbox games right now.
No. I mean, I'm checking for them because I'm about to get this game for free.
Yeah, like they could have waited.
So
Smooth, I don't want no Game Pass copy. I want the freaking Steam version.
There's no way to give somebody a game.
That would be dirty. He's like, oh, here's $1.
Nah.
Game Pass and get games.
I
Get
give you a 1 month
that man the
subscription.
Game Pass version, man.
Yeah, get them that game.
We gotta support them because Steam don't be doing right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if y'all got Games Pass, you can preload it now, by the way.
no, but here's the thing. I feel like I don't see how it could get like For honestly, if the Gears scores below a 90, it's pretty much somebody's trying to tell me the game's trash. It's got to be trash to somebody. No, it's good. No, here's the thing. I feel like they got all the right ingredients for this game to score the way it needs to. They got literally modes in the game that can literally survive on its own. So they got this crazy ass horde mode, which there's gonna be people that won't play anything else. But that horde. You got escape mode, which nobody's gonna play anything else but that mode because there is so much death, with the BG's word, in that mode alone. You know what I'm talking about.
The problem with the game is it's still the same.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
And shoot people behind cover mechanics.
That doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
That's what Gears fans want, because when they tried to change shit with Judgment, we ride it.
Yeah,
see, we wanted that regular.
Gears. That game got erased.
They tried to put a mini map in the corner and people rioted. They're not going to change it.
They erased that game from existence.
They put an arcade mode just for the journalists, right? The arcade mode, that mode is a taste of all the multiplayer. Just that it's a lot easier. There's no nashers. Everybody can shoot whatever gun they want. Is completely balanced. Because everybody that if you take the nasher out of Gears of War, everybody's on equal playing field. I feel like everybody equally sucks with every other weapon.
People ain't gonna play.
No. Hey, speak for yourself, Smooth.
I'm good with the other weapons. I just wasn't good for a while with the nasher, but I finally, over the last couple months,
you good in Gears? Well, come on, bro.
Yes. Come on. Now wait for Bond to step up and give you that damn rematch. He don't want to.
Yo, BG, check out that tweet.
Smooth, didn't he duck you in the DM?
They're doing God's work right there.
Yo, Smooth,
didn't he say you were
in the
carrying
DM?
PC gamers on Gears, Smooth?
Yeah, absolutely.
In the world, did I just see?
Hold on, what PC game?
God's work right there.
Let me see.
Bro, she naked, bro. You can't play that on stream.
Wow.
Don't play that on stream, BG.
What? Oh, nah.
Don't play that bullshit on stream.
Say less.
Yeah, I took it off stream.
That's not a woman. That's a man.
Right.
That's a man?
Yeah, that's a man, dude.
Whatever it is, it's fat and trying to run.
Hey, don't get him started on being fat again.
Hey, Zombieland did say the first people to go were the fat ones.
Damn.
Hey, man, it's good for y'all.
Hey, that was kind of funny.
That was unexpected.
Hey, the way
one thing we need to talk about that we didn't mention next week, I do want to talk about this game from the Kojima. They really showed a trailer where this dude was taking a piss and people are cheering.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mushrooms were growing from the ground.
Because that's something you can do in a game that came out well before that called Scum.
It doesn't even matter. Like they make a character where, you can pee and you can aim and shoot.
His new name,
like, you can do it on Scum.
His new name is Kojima Manson, okay? Because he's clearly related to Charles Manson, because he has this whole cult that follows him no matter and does his bidding no matter what ridiculous concept he comes up with. His name is Kojima Manson, okay? They showed a trailer of this man walking 5 miles, and then he talks to somebody, he takes a piss, he pets a baby, and it was amazing to some people. Oh, day one by. Like, what is happening? What is happening?
PlayStation.
I need an explanation.
I'm still getting it though.
Thanks for that.
Hold on, you talking about Death Stranding?
Yes.
Yeah.
What else are you talking about?
Wait, who in here getting it? Wait, hold on.
That shit looks
I'm getting it.
I'm getting it by default. I want it.
I'm getting it.
I'll get it if I get paid to
Look,
stream.
I keep telling people Kojima is the most overrated developer of all time.
First of all, not
play
with
the
Metal
game.
Gear. Not with Metal Gear. Chill.
Metal Gear is trash.
MGS1 is a classic. The rest of them,
Lord,
I can't speak on the rest
Whoa,
of them.
Metal Gear Solid 3 is the best Metal Gear ever. I don't care what
I never played that one. I ain't get a chance to play that one.
I agree, Tick.
But Andrew and Tick agreeing a lot today. What's going on?
I know, like Snake Eater, that's one of my favorites.
Right.
Oh, you would like Snake Eater, all right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
All right.
I didn't like Dick Eater.
Wait, Bond, did you actually play Snake Eater, or are you back on your YouTube gaming, just watching it on YouTube and trying to pass it off as you actually playing the game?
Like this dude got beat up by some old woman in a freaking white spacesuit.
That old woman's a beast, though. What you saying?
Yeah, she was a real beast. She was a real beast at the end of that fight scene with the flowers.
What is
wasn't
going
it?
on, man? Most epic fight ever.
God.
You hear the music that come on during that fight?
Metal Gear Solid is much trash gaming franchise.
And the thing is, like, people who are excited for Death Stranding, they themselves cannot say, hey, what was it in that trailer that excited you about this game?
They say they don't know. Yeah.
Well,
They
it's the
don't
unknown
know.
that
They don't know.
Hey, you know what excited me? That ladder, man. Putting that ladder up. Ooh, that got me hyped.
They don't know, bro. They excited about a game, but they don't know why. Like,
it's a mystery. That's why, man.
Bro, like you remember that? Like, J-Main tweeted this, the scene in Breaking Bad when Jesse was trying to end Walter, like, he can't keep getting away with this. That's really how I felt. He can't keep getting away with releasing mediocre, nebulous trailers that show nothing and like getting all this praise. We can't keep doing this, dog.
When does that game come out?
November 8th.
Like, and once again, because listen, I don't doubt. I want this to be on record. I don't doubt that this game will get a high Metacritic rating, right? That this is not what this is about. This is simply about, based on what has been shown. What has been shown? What are you excited for? That's all my argument has been. Listen, the game could be fantastic when it comes out. That's never been my argument that's going to be bad. My whole argument has been what has been shown to us.
Like, all we know about the game is that it does have shooter elements. You could deliver packages, and there's a baby.
That's all I need. That's all I need. It's like, no, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of stuff that we haven't seen that he's not showing us on purpose, and I feel like when the game comes out, it's just gonna be fire.
That could be true.
I feel like it's just gonna be fire.
I'm actually surprised you're hyped for this game too.
Yeah, I know, right?
I like the Metal Gear Solid game, so that's why. And it's
I like Metal Gear Solid too, and I don't want this. You getting it?
He said the same like Metal Gear.
But
it's not.
You got people comparing it to Metal Gear and like, oh well.
Yeah, it's not Metal Gear, obviously, but I feel like it's. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot to do, and it's probably going to have that weirdness that Metal Gear had in it. That was pretty cool.
I gotta get this straight. Tick, you getting this game? You getting this game too?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, yo. I'm not gonna get it day one, but I am gonna get it.
No, the gameplay in it looks like it's kind of like MGS5, kind of in a way.
Yeah, that game was pretty good. It was just everything else about it sucked.
Damn, saying it so.
And like, were we trolled? Has Kojima trolled us with Metal Gear games before? Sure, but like, does anybody? I'm like, do these people not notice that he always puts a subtitle in like a lot of his games, like stealth espionage or something action game? He tells us what it is before, like each Metal Gear game. There's a subtitle. It tells you what type of game you're playing. So it doesn't matter if he trolled us with, oh, we thought we were gonna play in Snake and Metal Gear Solid 2. We still knew what game it was gonna be. We don't know what this is.
He did say this is a Strand game, whatever that means.
Then what the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's a Kojima term.
Yeah. Well, I was saying Metal Gear games back in the day,
it's
like
probably gonna be a glorified walking simulator.
You just saw.
I mean,
there's
shooting mechanics and stuff in the game, so.
There's shooting mechanics in the touring tests.
There's shooting mechanics in fucking Until Dawn, but that don't mean the shooting.
There's shooting mechanics in that puzzle game by Valve. What's that game where you play the robots? Portal. There's shooting mechanics in that. It's not a shooting game, so it's like that tells us nothing. Like,
Valve did a really that game was a really good game though. People like I didn't really like it, but I know it's got like a cult following.
It's just insane.
Look, Jack.
Sir?
All I know is that I'm gonna need PlayStation fans to fall back on media bias after Death Stranding comes about with Nintendo games, especially when you got Jeff Keighley in your game.
Hold up, to be fair.
I've always said this about Nintendo. The only party that has as much clout as Nintendo is Kojima. That is without question.
Yeah, I'm just saying I better not hear about a Nintendo curve.
People fucking love Kojima, bro. He could bring out some dog. Like, come on, bro. We seen shit he's gotten away with.
Is on. If Kojima's name behind it, it could be on Xbox.
Bro, Kojima literally bought out a game that did not have his third act. People didn't even like the second act in the game, and it still got like a 93 on Metacritic. So, is anything gonna surprise you that this dude do? Like, no.
Oh, and then Jeff Keighley is in the game now.
Yeah.
I really don't want to play the game.
Then he
now.
posted pictures looking like he was about to suck a cock. Like,
No,
bro,
he
Jeff
posted
Keighley
it
crazy,
like
bro.
He just got finished.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley crazy, bro.
No, Jeff Keighley posted a picture looking like the morning after. That's what he
Bro.
Oh my god.
That boy like
he was just cleaning up.
Bro.
Hey man, that man can't like on Kojima, man. Just
Hold
let that
on.
man.
It's
Nah,
no,
this is more than like.
the real talk. Like, isn't this Kojima Jeff Keighley relationship like a conflict of interest in any type of way?
And if it win Game of the Year, that's definitely gonna look spooky.
It's gonna win Game of the Year.
As soon as he announce Game of the Year, he's gonna put on some knee pads, and y'all already know what's gonna go on after that.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Like, you already know what's going on after.
Like, yo, bro, in that picture, he was literally looking like bust down Tatiana, bro. Like, what are you doing, Jeff?
Yeah, like Kojima just got finished with him.
Yeah, he did have that look on his face, like I'm happy, but I'm embarrassed what I just did.
Word.
Hey, bro, if I see Jeff Keighley on She's Freaky tonight, I'm not gonna even be surprised, right?
Yo, he literally had the I don't usually do this face on. Like, bro.
That joint was crazy.
Oh man, bro. It's insane. But moving on. So Insomniac Games purchased by Sony. What do we think about this? Some people thought it didn't mean that much because Insomniac pretty much mainly made games for PlayStation anyway. Some people
that's where I'm at.
Hey, you know what that means?
It only made sense.
Sunset Overdrive on the PlayStation. Baby.
Nobody cares about that.
Nobody wants that game.
I'm opposite though.
Like that.
No, I just want it because I want to see Xbox fans get mad.
All they're gonna do is say it
They've
sucks.
lost every other game. I mean, they're not gonna care.
Yeah, they didn't even support the game. They have no right to get mad that it's coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, you know what's gonna be
One is not coming to
crazy?
PlayStation.
It's gonna be crazy when Ori and the Blind Forest and Cuphead sell better on the Switch than the Xbox.
I mean, they already
Oh,
had, they're gonna do it.
I
They're
appreciate that.
definitely gonna sell better on that Switch.
But I don't agree with people saying this is not a big deal simply because there's other people that's trying to buy studios right now, like namely Microsoft, Epic Games, Stadia. Like, imagine if fucking, like I said on Press Start, imagine if Stadia or like Epic Games bought fucking Insomniac.
Oh, I would hate it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then we fuck, right? So I'd rather them go to like PlayStation as opposed to
I
mean,
think
it's a good thing, but
I think this is more of a defensive move than an offensive, right? It's not to get more exclusive games on the PlayStation side, because as we know, they are already making mainly PlayStation games. There's only like 2 in like the last 10 years that they made that weren't exclusive, right? It's only defensive because we're guaranteed to take something away from the rest, right? It's not to give the PlayStation fans something. It's more to guarantee to take something away. It's defensive. I don't think it's as impactful as them getting a studio that always made multiplats, but it's still defensive.
Yeah, I think them getting Remedy would have been like more like.
No, absolutely not.
No, I'm only saying that because Remedy has mainly made Xbox games.
They have, but Remedy's games don't really compare to.
Yeah, Remedy is not
Where's
that
this
good.
Remedy hype?
Yeah, Remedy ain't that
Stop.
good, bro.
Yeah.
Stop, they're not that good.
I agree with Smooth.
Come on, man.
They really not, bro. They really not,
Remedy
bro.
has made 2 good games back.
They haven't even made the best Max Payne. Exactly. They're known for Max Payne, but they didn't make the best Max Payne.
Exactly.
Hold up, they made the OG Max Paynes, right?
Yeah.
1 and 2. They didn't make 3.
Hold up, they didn't make 3, but we're not gonna act like 1 and 2.
They weren't trash, but
Two weren't.
Alan Wake is mid. I just beat it this year. It's mid. If we're being honest.
Hold up, but you played it way too late. If you played Alan Wake when it like around,
I wouldn't have liked, bro. You got to remember, Alan Wake and Red Dead Redemption 1 came out on the same day. You really think? And God of War came out there.
Yeah, they did. And I had to buy Red Dead over Alan Wake. I was upset, but I didn't regret it.
I actually would have liked Alan Wake less if I played it in 2010. I do believe
I played it then, so it was just okay.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, it was just. Okay.
I think I would have liked it less if I played it back then.
They make some really good games.
Motherfucker.
No, they don't. You know what? I see the problem because Control, the gameplay don't look bad, but it's the story, bro. The writing is horrible. The performance is horrible. They just need better writers, man.
But we don't
finish that whole bottle, bro.
I've been watching people play it.
It was only half. It was only half when I got.
You really ain't doing nothing for me, bro.
Broken Alki HD, dog. He just killed that whole.
So,
all right. Oh, my bad. What were we talking about?
Insomniac and Remedy.
Oh, my bad. My shit.
No, I do think they should. I do think they're gonna buy at least one more. They're not gonna go on a spree like Microsoft. I don't think
they need to get Ready at Dawn, bro. I'd rather have Ready at Dawn over Remedy.
I would fuck with Ready at Dawn.
Over Remedy, I'd rather have them, bro.
Okay,
I'm just hoping that Ready at Dawn and PlayStation's like relationship has been like burnt. So I'm hoping Xbox.
Maybe one time Sony's relationship with anybody has ever been burnt.
They've been cheated on a couple times.
Well, not as bad as like other. Yeah, they didn't.
Except for Nintendo, Microsoft's the one that burns relationships.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like there's one situation I can't think of.
Ready at Dawn has made better games than fucking what you call it. Remedy.
Wait, what?
Really?
Hold on, wait.
Ready at Dawn made God of War, Ghost of Sparta, God of War, Chains of Olympus. The Order, all these games are better than that shit Remedy to put out.
Whoa, no, I ain't going there, Jack.
And they made a Jack and Daxter game. Those games are better than the games.
I'm not going there, Jack, because God of War, all they had to do was pretty much follow a template. Like, it wasn't like they created
that's not true. That's not true.
Jack,
that's not true.
Jack, come on now.
That's not true.
It's not the same as creating your own game. They followed a template.
If that was the case, why don't people like Gears of War Judgment? All they had to do was follow the same. All the Gears before they got a 90 on Metacritic. Why Gears of War Judgment didn't get a 90? All they had to do was follow all they had to do was follow the template.
Hold up, but
right?
Didn't like Gears Judgment because they tried to make it like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But by y'all logic, all they had to do was follow the template.
They follow the template.
No, I don't agree with that, bro.
So I'm sorry, I'm not giving them credit for no God of War game. They're not getting that from me.
Hold on. They made more games than that though. Hold on.
They made some squishy wishy blob game after.
The blob.
The order is better than Alan Wake to me.
No, it wasn't. It was some arena game. It wasn't the blob though.
Okay.
I would rather play the Order than Alan Wake.
I love the Order, but it's not better than Alan Wake now.
Nigga, you don't do the flashlights on people.
I'd rather play the Order than Alan Wake.
Look, wait a minute. They made Okami on the Wii. They made let me see. I don't know these other shits. Echo. They made a lot of VR bullshit. I ain't fucking with that.
Look, okay, I would be more excited for them buying Ready at Dawn. The reason is because that's guaranteed an Order sequel. But it's not because I think they're more talented. It's just guaranteed.
They definitely more talented than Remedy.
I ain't going with that one.
And they both broke fucking indie developers. They make better games than Remedy.
I'm not going with that with you.
Better at making graphical showpieces.
Bro, they make better games than Remedy, bro. I don't know where this Remedy cap coming from, man.
Remedy is definitely more talented. I'm not buying this. What you selling?
How?
I'm not buying what you selling, bro.
How?
They make better games.
No, they don't.
Bro, okay, what's
God of War Ghost of Sparta is better than every single game Remedy has ever made.
That's not their game, Jack. That's not them.
They wrote the fucking game.
That's not them, bro. That's not them.
Come on, man.
That doesn't belong to that, bro. That's them taking credit for something that's already been established. They get half credit for that. They don't get full credit. Let's look at their own IPs they created.
Bro, Remedy games don't even put reload animations in their games,
that's all cool and jive and all that.
Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
That's all cool and jive, Turkey, right? But look at the games they actually created, the IPs they actually created versus the IPs that Remedy actually created. That's how I'm comparing them.
They created Max Payne, Fire, right? And then
all right. Let me ask the comment section. Either put Remedy or Ready at Dawn. Who do y'all think is who do y'all think is a more talented developer?
But Jack, also Remedy has more original IPs than Ready at Dawn.
That's true.
So they're more creative.
Nigga, them shit's trash.
We not doing that.
Them shits is bro. I think I do playing Ease 8, bro. A game that has an outlandish fucking ridiculous story. I understood that story and write more than fucking Alan Wake. I play Alan Wake. I don't even know. I still don't know what happened. I don't know what the fuck happened in that game, bro.
I really want to apologize.
But you playing games like Guacamelee?
Guacamelee is a great game. What?
Oh man,
Guacamelee is a great game.
We gotta get to other topics. Let's move on.
I think Remedy's
out of here. It's 8:30.
Yeah, I know. We got
I want to grab my food.
Hold on, Bond. You went on a fat tirade for like 20 minutes. I'm reclaiming my time. Okay.
Facts.
Maxine Water style.
All right.
Oh my God, you can't take care of my kids.
Well, look, you guys ate healthy and didn't start eating crap.
Hey man, hey, at least I built muscle on it though.
No, it'd be more noticeable if you didn't have that layer of fat over it.
Damn, Bond
out here trying to look like the Blackie Honda.
All right.
I actually compared
no,
myself to that.
boy.
I actually did. I'm not even mad because I actually was saying that.
Hey,
about myself.
Bond, if you
Like,
ever seen, hold up, Bond, have you ever seen Spy Kids?
Oh, here you go.
Hey, Tick look like a dumb off of Spy Kids. Gee.
He's been saying the same joke for about 2 years now.
What is Spy Kids?
The kid,
Says
it's
like-
a show.
Like 13 years old, bro.
You never
That's
seen
fine.
Spy Kids, Bond?
No.
Spy
Sounds
Kids.
Like,
Spy Kids is like Spider-Man Homecoming before Spider-Man Homecoming.
sounds like some Disney trash.
But like, if you look up, I know you've seen Space Jams, right? If you look up the green alien, right, that looks just like Vicious.
The monster.
Hands down. The monster, yeah, the green monster looks just like Vicious.
This man Mariota just got safety. Are we? What?
Hey yo, all right, let's move on. Microsoft contractors have been listening to Xbox recorded audio.
Oh man, where's the outrage? No outrage.
Nobody
All right.
cares.
Move on.
Did Alex make a video on this yet?
No,
Of course
I'm
not.
surprised.
I guess nobody care, huh?
Listen, we're all being listened to right now. I've had multiple webcams plugged in at some point, and I'm sure I've been watched. I'm sure I've been listened to one way or another. I know they listen to us. So
Well, all I know is they probably listened to Smooth Clapping Cheeks because he wasn't playing games on that. He was using that Kinect.
so
It's like Xbox on.
we all being listened to and watched, bro. Is it bad? Sure, but it's not strange.
Look, we're getting listened to and watched on our computers and phones right now. So
Alexa, are you watching me?
All right.
There was this one time me and my wife were sleeping and like Alexa just started speaking out of nowhere. Swear to God.
maybe there's a ghost in your house.
She said no.
Maybe talking to
Might have been
yourself.
sleep talking. Maybe sleep talking.
Yeah, sleep talk. Yeah.
Nah, we don't sleep talk.
How the fuck
I mean,
you
how
know
you
that?
know?
How you know you don't talk to
know that?
yourself, motherfucker?
He stayed up one night to see if he talked to the sleep.
How do you
I
know
swear to
that?
God, B, if I talk in my sleep, like, how the fuck you staying up?
Nah, I don't sleep
Yeah, he stayed up all night to see if he did it though.
Like somebody has,
I ain't do it.
somebody has asked me, like, do I snore? I'm like, I know I don't snore. You just
Nigga,
know.
what?
You
You
just
don't
know.
know shit like that, bro.
You just know, bro.
No, hold up, BG, because I went my whole life thinking I didn't snore. Then I found out recently I be snoring.
I don't
so
snore.
like, you never know.
Because I don't think I'm ever like, I'm rarely 100% sleep. I'm always like 95% sleep.
Now, how the fuck you know that?
I just know myself,
Yo.
dog.
Bro, what is wrong with you, bro?
I just know, dog. I just know,
Hey,
man.
you should record yourself one night.
You too
I
self-aware,
hate-
BG. I don't
yo,
like this shit.
I hate when chicks be snoring. I feel like dropping like a Hogan leg.
I
drop
record
across
that.
the-
All right, can we move
record
on to the
that.
next topic before Barn gets into some crazy shit again?
Okay.
Like dropping a leg drop on their throat.
The Predator game. We saw some
I'm about to be a
gameplay.
serial killer, cuz.
Oh, God.
The Predator game looked pretty bad, but then again,
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, it did.
but so did Jason. Friday the 13th when it came
Pre-
out.
And this is a PlayStation exclusive, and I think it looked like ass. Oh, my God. That's crazy, right?
Wait. I want to point out something. I saw a game that they made recently that got canceled, and it looks just like that Predator game.
You talking about Dead Alliance? That came out.
It was a Dead Alliance.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
looked
came
just
out,
like
but
the Predator game.
it flopped.
Like the whole setup and everything looked just like that Predator game. And I was like, yo, did they really just
Yeah.
put Predator in it and say, okay, new game?
That's exactly what they did. I was saying on my stream the other day. They used the assets from that game because they was trying to drop support for Friday when that game was coming out. They're like, oh, we working on new shit. The game came out. It did fucking double cardboard. They were like, oh well, and then they started
Double
working on Friday.
cardboard.
It is.
The hell is double
They some
cardboard?
fucking
I
scum.
had to
Double
think about
cardboard.
that for a second.
Them
Hey,
these
what
motherfuckers
you
scum.
eating, man?
Me?
That look good. Yeah, you.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like all I know is it had
Salad.
shrimp. It had shrimp in it. I'm the type of dude. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't question what I eat. Like my wife makes food. I don't even ask what it is. I just eat it.
Well, we
I mean, they got
that.
shrimp. You
You
good?
can't cook. You don't got no
Oh.
choice.
Yeah.
Chicken revenge on that man. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Are you allergic to anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
Call of Duty 2 vs 2 Alpha. So
I ain't playing.
Oh yeah, that's what
this came out this weekend, and listen, man, y'all know I keep it real about Call of Duty.
No,
I don't know about the rest of the modes and how that's gonna go and everything like that. But this mode is good because there's no perks, there's no kill streaks. It's literally just guns.
Is it like that in the final game though?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we
Oh
hope
no,
for.
not in the gunfight mode specifically. Yeah, but in the regular mode, just
I'm about to say because in betas, you know, they don't put all the features in the betas.
And here's the thing, I've always said that. I've always said, I would actually like Call of Duty if it was no perks and no kill streaks and all. And this is what it is, and it's 2 versus 2, so it's not like it's not like 5 versus 5 where there's the chance of you constantly getting shot in your back because of spawns. They in this mode they've eliminated everything that made Call of Duty nonsense, and it's actually good. It's good.
Hey,
Like
the way the weapons feel, the way they sound, everything is just like nice. In this game,
and here's the thing, right? Every Call of Duty before this, I'll tell you, to me, every animation has been the same. Even the times where we updated the animations. No, y'all didn't. This one, the animations are different to the point. Like if a dude is running, right, and you shoot him in his head, his legs go out in front of him, and so the physics make sense. You hit a dude with a shotgun in his chest, his sensor gets blown back first. Like, I'm like, these animations make sense, bruh.
Yeah, it looks like the animations look smooth in this game. They don't look like 360 as animations no more.
Like another example is like, if you pick up a weapon, like in previous Call of Duty, you pick up a weapon, pretty much like instantly as soon as you pick it up, you can start shooting it. You can't do that in this Call of Duty. Like there's a whole animation of you picking up the gun and like it actually, moving into your hand. So like it feels like 2-3 seconds after you pick up the gun, you can't even shoot because there's an actual animation.
I don't want to be the contrarian that I normally am, but I haven't yet. But
be quiet for a moment.
when you shoot somebody with a gun, they don't typically their back don't go back. They normally with a shotgun they don't work like that.
Also, they have this look. I know this isn't major, but that animation where you reload while you're ADSing, oh my god, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, and understand, like, some of this stuff actually is impressive, and some of this stuff is just impressive for Call of Duty standards.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, no doubt. But like the fact that like the first time I played it, I walked through a bush and the bush moved apart, and I was stunned by that. Like in any other game, I wouldn't be shocked by that. Like, that's regular in other games, but in Call of Duty, that's amazing. Like
let me show you. Let me show you a real game. Get on Insurgency, son. Go ahead and download that. We're gonna play a real game. You're gonna forget about Call of Duty at this point.
I played Insurgency.
Insurgency is like real life.
I played Insurgency.
Yeah, I played it.
I played it.
You see that tweet I linked up, BG?
What link? What are you talking about?
It says Remedy's top executive sold large quantities of their own stock last Wednesday before their new game Control has been released.
Oh, is that a sign of something?
They're saying it's a sign that the game is going to perform poorly, but I don't know.
Oh,
but no, I didn't play it. The only reason I didn't play Visions is because I broke my Ethernet cable to my PlayStation, and I bought another one, but it wasn't long enough, so I can't really download it. Huh? Who does that? That's blasphemy.
I know, but I'm saying you could have done it.
No.
This Call of Duty has been like, this 2 versus 2 has been really good. Like I've definitely had fun with it. Like besides the fact of feeling like a barbarian using a controller. Besides that,
hey, hold up, BJ. You don't have to. They have native keyboard and mouse support.
But not for every keyboard though.
No, every keyboard. If you could hook it up to your PlayStation, it'll work.
But that's not every keyboard.
Because actually, you have the same keyboard as me. I tried it and it works.
They really said smooth head shaped like a plum. That's fucked up, y'all. Why y'all do that? Why y'all do that?
I just wanted to be known that I was carrying low strings and me, Tony Montana, during that beta the whole time. Tony was being carried, all right?
Oh, man. Yeah, man, the animations are real. Like, you can't really quick scope like you used to before. Like, you could be quick with it, but there's a whole animation in between, zooming in and all. So this is a real change. It is somewhat of a real change.
What's that?
At least this mode is. All right. So yeah. Moving on from that.
This might be my main mode because like it's a real like intense tactical mode.
And you not getting shot in the back, spawns and all that.
I mean, you can get shot in the back.
Yeah, you can, but it's not.
It's less likely.
Yeah, if you get shot in the back, it's because someone legit came up behind you. It's not because they spawned behind you. That's the thing. I don't mind getting shot in the back of like, okay, he found a way to get back at me. All right, cool. Pause. But like, not because he spawned behind me. I'm not trying to get shot by that. All right.
Who's eating?
Hey, Professor, shut up. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
Stop eating. Mute your mic when you're eating.
Move with his crunchy ass face.
I'm so far away from the mic. How did you hear me?
Crunchy.
Now he hear smooth. He hear you.
Yeah, that's
I can hear when fat obese slobs start eating.
Jesus.
Crap in their
Yeah,
mouth.
bro.
Hey, what? He a psychopath, cuz. Hey, he gonna kill.
He called him a
Like my man from
psychopath.
Family Guy. He gonna kill all fat people. Hey, something wrong with Bond, dog.
Family Guy had the fat
Yeah,
man
fat guy
strangler.
strangler.
Fat guy strangler.
Even that's all it motivates. Says mute your mic, please. Nobody wants to hear you crunch. Just mute your mic.
That's smooth, man, bro.
If you're eating, that's fine. Just mute your mic.
Hey, man, I ain't eat all day, man. I gotta eat, bro.
Hey, Bond, what fat girl denied you, man? Like, what's
Why would anybody want a fat chick?
Hey, man, you talking about all this? Hey, I've seen Bond. Hey, look, you can call people fat, but you got like a body of a 12-year-old. Chill out, bro.
And you got some big ass horse teeth.
Right, he one of those skinny people that got.
I got some big. I bet you I got better looking teeth than you.
You want to bet?
Niggas about to
Bond
have y'all about to have a teeth measuring contest. I'm
You
out.
want to bet, Bond?
I just finished my. I finished my Invisalign in May, dog.
Niggas about
Oh,
to
you look
compare.
malnourished. Chill out.
Niggas about to compare teeth, bro. Look, what's going on?
I closed that gap long before Xbox did.
You got to feed Bond with your hand flat.
I did not even hear what he said.
This shit was so funny though.
Hey, this man Bond always segment the Xbox, bro. That's hilarious.
Crazy.
I mean, it does make sense. You're eating trash food and you got trash exclusives. It goes hand in hand.
Man, okay.
You get these fast food Game Pass experiences, these Happy Meal games.
All right, let's finish this. Let's finish this. All right. Here we go. What else we got? Battletoads continues to get terrible reception. People hate it. We got more gameplay. People still hate
Damn
it.
shame.
You hate to see it. It still don't look like terrible to me, but like, yeah, people are disliking it like crazy.
It's looking worse the more I see it.
Nah, it's bad.
Okay, well,
I can kind of see people complain.
That's another Xbox flop coming up. All right, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Did Smooth make a video? He won one of the Battletoads characters in what was it, Halo?
Yeah, I saw that.
What's going on with that?
All right, hold on.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Just because I want Rash in as a gear skin doesn't mean I want literally Battletoads. No. That Battletoads shit. That
Why would you want
Microsoft
that as a
Paint
skin?
demo.
What the fuck?
No, because have you seen Rash and Killer Instinct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks decent, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
Rash looks just like one of those naked swarm. He's just green.
Oh,
and I feel like if they're gonna do crossovers, why not put his ass in there?
Well, look, you keep eating like that, you're gonna have rashes and pimples.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
All right. What else we got. Damn, I know I had something.
Hey,
Hold on.
Smooth really do got an egghead though.
Yo, why you staring at this man head for?
Wow.
All right,
You got
so
a what head?
he said egghead. So Sony first-party multiplayer games may end up on other platforms than PlayStation.
They've always had first-party games on PC with multiplayer.
Yeah. PlanetSide 2, yeah.
PC Universe Online, EverQuest. Say no
Xbox
more.
One.
And they published the game on PC this week. Ready, Set, Heroes. Y'all go check that out.
You
I'm
said
just
what,
happy.
Heroes?
Nah,
You
fam,
said
I
what,
actually
Heroes?
lost 21 pounds in the last 2 months, but thank you.
Y'all think Dreams is going to come to PC?
I don't know.
It should. I mean, I guess if they wanted to, sure.
I think that's the only way that game stands a chance is if it comes.
I think this is the thing. They're gonna see. People assume they meant like Uncharted, God of War. None of those games are gonna come natively to PC.
No.
They're gonna bring shit out
my
here like
son. So
shit like Dreams and shit. They don't have to, bro. Spider-Man sold 13 million copies. They not finna. They don't have a reason to put their shit on PC, and they would have to be literally mentally retarded. You see the adverse effect putting games on other platforms as it did to the Xbox brand. Why would you want to mimic that? You'd have to be a fucking idiot to want to mimic some shit like that.
they
Right?
sell more, don't they?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
You sure? I'm gonna look that up.
They don't. No.
Oh, that's because they made that Game Pass, but it didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Game Pass. So they and if they want to continue to sell PS now the way they're doing, they're not gonna put their games natively on there because they want you to buy that service. Then they might start bringing their games day and date to PS now. I can see them doing that.
PC guys will still buy it on the PC. Console guys will just buy it on console. It wouldn't hurt nothing.
Well, this is why Sony won't put these games.
Yes.
I mean, it's gonna get
like what the hell?
It's on the Discord. I just uploaded to the Discord.
Yeah,
I thought your shit froze.
I was like, well, what's the rest?
This is why Sony will be enlarged for everybody to see, so I can explain this genius right here.
I am confused right now. Continue.
I know why he keep talking and then disappearing.
Somebody fat walking by his door.
Yeah, they'll get the gun real quick.
We got it up and live yet, BG?
Yeah, it's up. This thing is the fat police for real, for real.
All right. So the reason why, if you put the game on the PC, all you do is get a game sale. That's all you get. It's addition. If you put the game on the PlayStation exclusive, people got to buy the game exclusive, then they buy the PlayStation. That's more money. Then they subscribe to PlayStation Network. That's more money. Then they visit the PlayStation Store. They spend more money. Then they buy games on the PlayStation, which Sony gets licensing fees. So yeah, you can put your game on the PC and sell more games, but in the long run, you're making less money.
You're selling a service.
That is
what
true.
you're saying.
That is true.
You say you're selling a service when you put it on PlayStation.
Yeah,
and you get people to buy into PlayStation when they buy.
It's the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, the majority of money made is off of third-party licensing.
And that's why the Xbox continue to make systems. They know people will pay for live on the console, but they won't do it on PC.
Yep.
They not finna shut off that revenue stream.
So yeah, if you put Spider-Man on the PC, yeah, you'd sell more Spider-Man copies, but less people would have been inclined to pay and buy a PlayStation.
Hey, Bond, have you played Spider-Man?
No, it's 30 frames per second. I don't play that shit.
So he plays select ones. Just I want to
maybe when it's on PlayStation 5, I'll play it.
There you go. There you go.
If you want to hit that Patreon donation, you can have your resident suburban savage play any 30 frames per second.
Your Patreon still going?
Yes, go support that.
Barely, but yes, it's still going.
Go support that Visions. Let me get through some other ones. So, Remnant of the Ashes, a smaller title came out this week. Some people say it's pretty good. Y'all should check that out. I don't think any of us played it.
But I haven't tried it.
I haven't.
I heard it's deleting characters though.
I heard it's a really good game though.
Yeah,
I think it's a good game.
Smooth. Close your fat mouth.
I heard it's like a
Yo, what's wrong with it with fat?
I heard it's a shooter version of Dark Souls.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, something like that. I want to check
it. Kind of look like that.
I just don't want to pay the price. Like, what is it?
What is it?
40.
It's like 30.
Three-person co-op, 40.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's made by the people at Darksiders, though.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
It's getting a lot of It's getting a lot of good promotion.
It looks good though.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk PS5. I don't want to get too deep into this. I hate talking about next gen rumors, but I said PS5 stuff. So we saw a dev kit. There was rumors PS5 is almost as powerful as a 2080. And also there's going to be a PS5 full reveal in February, and a patent shows that the PS5 is going to solve the fan noise problem that the PS4 had. So I just want to put all those things together.
It looks like a toilet you can shit.
I think it was
looks like a toilet you can take a shit on.
It's going to be a 2070. I think that's just a render.
Yeah,
they said it's 27. Yeah,
okay.
So it downgraded.
The 2070's been out for like 2 years now, so it's kind of believable.
Okay.
And there's a 3 series coming out next year, so it still would be high.
I don't have an opinion on any of this. I want to wait to
but the 2070, like people are acting like the 2070 just came out. That should have been out for like 2 years now. It's possible.
But it's probably based off the 5700, the AMD.
Yeah, and that's around the 2070.
But hey, it's an upgrade though. So.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a Ryzen, so it's a good upgrade.
Right.
That's all.
Now, they're talking about 8K gaming though. So if they're doing that, we definitely know it's going to be 30 FPS games.
Ain't no way.
No, it's not. That's not.
They said it can show 8K. It's probably for image and movies.
The specifications of the HDMI could go up to 8K.
Oh, so it's a 2.1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Xbox One X has that.
Yeah, it does actually.
Does it? It does have a 2.1, does it?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
And
Well-
FreeSync 2.0, baby.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why they keep saying 120 because that HDMI could go up to 120 at 4K and stuff like that. That's why they're saying that shit.
All right. Okay, and I think that's everything. There was a rumor about Bluepoint might be making a Legend of Dragoon remake.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Not a Bluepoint.
You said Legend of what?
Legend of Dragoon.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
heard
don't-
about
are they
that.
the ones who
Me and
did
my
some of
boy
Colossus
actually
remake?
talked about that this week, and that'd be pretty exciting.
I thought
It's
Sony
Bluepoint.
said they weren't interested in making JRPGs anymore.
Who?
But that's Bluepoint. That wouldn't be Sony.
Yeah, that's not Sony.
Oh well, yeah. True.
Do they? I don't think they own Bluepoint, do they?
They don't.
No. There was also the 2K20 demo came out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Huh? Yeah,
demo is
yeah.
mad mid.
Trash.
All you can do is like try out builds. Like you can't. It's not an actual demo.
No.
It's just create a character, see what that character could do, and then move on.
I heard it's Basura. Is that true?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, that's all the topics for this week. Let me get to the super chats.
BG Commandment 750. What are you doing?
All right. So Brian Lobo said, Nintendo drew the Pot of Greed card. That's a that's a Yu-Gi-Oh
Is that
reference.
a children's
That's-
card game reference?
Yes,
That's a good one.
that's a
That's a good
Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
That's a good one.
Papa John said, BG, check the Patreon. I sent you a message. Will do. Tage the Mage said, so are we going to talk about PlayStation coming to PC? We did. Tage the Mage also said, put down the noodles, pick up the broccoli.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Quicksilver 0922 said, how do y'all feel about that PS5 Dev Kit design? Does Sony have the right to be upset if it's just the Dev Kit, not the actual console? The consoles never end up looking like the Dev Kit, so I don't know.
Was that Jimmy's phone again?
Yeah.
Did you beat
Nah,
Zelda?
that's not me. I got the Division ringtone B.
Remember when the PS2s were coming out and how the controllers looked like boomerangs at first?
Yeah.
That was PS3.
People saying that's
Oh,
real
PS2.
though. People saying it was.
It was.
Real,
It was a real thing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we found that out. It definitely was real.
Like the PS4 Dev Kit looks like a goddamn suitcase.
Yeah, only people that does dev kits that look almost remotely close to consoles Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's probably
just
just have
boxes.
something at the bottom of it, but
I
the top
mean,
of it look
the
like it.
PS5 Dev Kit looks like a toilet seat. It looks like you just sit down and take a shit on it.
Quicksilver 09. Oh, I read that one. So excited said Remedy might as well close down if Control is trash.
Damn.
I'm not gonna co-sign that one. Gideon Alvin White said, "Can the homie Jack Move explain that gay video?"
I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, sir.
Explain that, dog.
So,
Hey, was that real?
Are you talking about the slob on my? Hey, this song heat. Fuck yo.
oh man,
Oh, it was real. Oh shit! Because a couple people hit me up with DMs.
I thought it
It was
was fake.
like, yo,
I thought it was fake.
Like
Yeah,
I said on Twitter, right? I'm not a gay man, but if I was, I wouldn't have no problem
y'all
finding
saw
nobody.
that.
Y'all always hanging off my dick every time I talk. So hey, listen.
You repeated
I'm
the
not looking, but listen, if I ever start liking meat, I'll let you know. I ain't how about that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
That's out of pocket, Jack.
Hey man, listen, it is what it is.
The Ravenflow said Xbox gamers can't complain about Witcher 3 when they played Witcher 3 at 720p and on the 360. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Jaja said, how you liking Parasite, BG? So I've watched 8 episodes of Parasite. I don't remember the rest of the title. But yeah, Parasite Maximum or whatever it is. And I like it. I watch 8 episodes. There's 24 episodes, I think, in the season. I'm gonna keep watching it. It's
Hey,
I like the
BG,
concept.
I'm gonna tell you right now what you're gonna get mad, pissed off at. Is that really you, Shinichi?
Hey, you're about to spoil
my!
something.
Oh my God, that girl. Be
Hey, but
pissing me
BG,
off.
instead of watching Parasite, you need to watch this new hot anime called Kimetsu no Yaiba.
oh man,
Fire.
they done turned the dorks in here.
Like-
Let's go and wrap it up.
Like
Trash.
Parasite, for anybody, if I had to describe Parasite, it's like, imagine if like Venom the symbiote was like flamboyant and it also wanted to kill you, but instead of killing you, like it just attached to you and like was kind of like your enemy. It's kind of like your enemy, but it's also helping you at the same time. That's kind of what like Parasite is.
I hated the ending.
I
Come
thought
on, let's
Parasite
not
was
look.
trash.
Let's not talk about anime, man. Let's go.
All right. Tage the Mage said, "Is anyone bringing Jack up on charges for watching that sus video?" Oh, we addressed it.
Yeah. What? Speaking of which, when's the last time Smooth's been brought up on charges? You've been having a good summer, Smooth.
Yes.
Before it was like weekly.
We've been falling
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey, if I can say one more thing too, like I don't hate people because they're homophobic or fat or no shit like that. But what's crazy is most people that are overly homophobic like dick. So have a blessed day.
The Ravenflow said, "Live failed on PC because it's an open platform. You can't find." Yeah, for real. Turn the phone off. He said Live failed on PC because it's an open platform. You can't fight Live Gold on a closed platform. That is a good point.
Huh?
PC is an open platform, so it's hard to fight like, it's hard to fight the whole paying for online thing.
Oh yeah.
Because you can go somewhere else. Yeah,
we don't support it.
Yeah, you got a choice to not do that. Yeah.
So Excited said, people really judging the whole Avengers game off one trailer, saying it's scripted when it's the first mission. And
Wait,
it's a
now that I
tutorial.
think about it, wasn't the first God of War trailer Kratos walking through some type of forest and it was cutscene after cutscene?
It wasn't scripted.
It was
not.
He actually played through it. He played through it
not
live.
scripted. Yeah, that wasn't scripted.
Played through it live, so
No,
it can't be.
They played through the Avengers too.
No,
but I remember it was just stopping like every 3 minutes to shoot it.
It was not full of QTEs and all that shit, y'all.
Hold on. Hey, Blanchard, you can't even dispute it. BG was there, bro. What you talking about?
You can actually play that part of the game in God of War, and it's very.
You were playing the Avengers too. You guys were complaining that you were constantly getting interrupted gameplay wise, and I said the same thing was happening in God of War.
It wasn't though.
It doesn't happen in God of War.
Okay.
Bro, I go hours without like being interrupted in God of War. Like, what do you?
So that first trailer when they showed Kratos coming out the woodworks like this, and he was walking down the straight line.
So you want them to start a trailer, and he's just supposed to be hacking people like off the top.
Hey, you guys want to take the first 18 minutes of the Avengers and say that's what they
Why are you capping for this game? You don't even like. Why are you capping for this game?
Oh, yeah, that's Trinity.
Just don't like the hypocrisy. Just don't like the hypocrisy.
That too, Tick.
All right. That's how you know. It's stuff that I don't
also,
care about.
Blandrew owes me
Like
money.
people being hypocrite about it.
Blandrew owed me money. I died on that hog for 3 minutes, sir. Down 150 attempts.
I never bet on the thing.
I'll be checking my PayPal.
But I do apologize, Jack. I do remember the chat saying you died over 100 times.
Thanks,
Jack was checking that Drake the whole time.
Hey, that's gross, Blandrew.
Coon Chronicles says, yes, his name is Coon Chronicles. Oh, by the way, there's a dude. I think he's the one that made me watch the anime. He has one of the greatest names ever invented. His Patreon name is Jigaboo Jones. Okay, I just want everybody to know about that. It's an amazing name, Jigaboo Jones.
I heard this name before. I think
yeah.
Jones.
I've heard that name so many times.
Didn't MWN make that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a MWN reference.
Whatever. He said, Coon Chronicles said, Tick bum ass better stop disrespecting God of War.
See? And he came at me.
God of War's combat looks much more polished and smoother than Avengers Hulk gameplay.
Well, the game's been out for a whole year. Exactly. I'm like, Avengers didn't even come out yet.
He said it looks smoother than Avengers. Hulk gameplay was fire though. He did like Hulk's part. Avengers, he also said if Avengers was a Sony exclusive, it would look better graphically, and the
Sony tag made the graphics better, not the actual graphics.
And the production would be way higher. That's that PlayStation perk.
Yeah,
that's template. That's template.
About the gameplay.
That's the PlayStation kill streak. Is like when it just it's the byproduct of being part of Sony, man. Like, why y'all mad?
Sony baby.
Yeah, it comes with it. Listen, bro.
Sony baby.
That one dude that always says Sony baby.
Listen,
Blaze. Yeah, Blaze.
Listen, if it's not that y'all gotta understand, it's not that a game is like a 80 if it's not on PlayStation and suddenly it's a Sony exclusive and it's the 90. It's the fact of the machine that it goes through to become part of Sony automatically improves it to that 90. That's what y'all not understand. There's a factory that it goes through, a whole machine, a whole process to make it a 90. Do you hear what I'm saying, brothers?
Speak on it. Speak on it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Days Gone and what's that?
No, Days Gone wasn't exciting.
Days Gone,
Days Gone didn't go through the factory. It skipped the.
Days Gone is alright.
It skipped the assembly.
See, look, Jack will not allow a Sony PlayStation game because
no, Days Gone was big trash.
No, Days Gone alright. I don't like that.
No, Days Gone was.
Days Gone big trash.
Days Gone alright.
It skipped the assembly line. It skipped the Sony assembly line. Clearly.
That's why y'all shit. I'm not even gonna say it.
Get on up, y'all.
You know what I just thought?
Exactly.
Days Gone got a high Metacritic than Order. That's crazy.
Quantum Break got a higher score than Days Gone. If people believe that people believe Control's gonna have a higher score than Quantum Break. I don't believe it.
I believe it.
I don't believe it.
I think it will.
I don't believe it.
I think it will.
I believe it.
One
of you guys want to have an opportunity to redeem yourself on this?
No, I don't got no faith in Remnant. I'm gonna fall back. I ain't got no faith. I'm gonna fall back.
Smooth. I think Control looks like a more polished Quantum Break, so I think it's gonna be a better score.
Yeah, it looks like a more polished Quantum Break, but it won't review as well. Remember, Quantum Break got like a 77, 78. Control's getting like a 73.
It's like 9 o'clock.
Control getting like that.
We almost done.
That's what I'm gonna say 76. So I agree with him on that.
We almost done. Hassan Rashid said, "Make Blandrew play God of War or stop having him on." He said he was going to play.
He doesn't have the skill. He doesn't have the skill.
Yeah, he's lacking. He
doesn't have the skill to play it.
He plays Nintendo games, which is the equivalent to a walkthrough of a game. That's what's that mode that Assassin's Creed has when you just want to like explore the game, explorer mode or
Blandrew would need an adaptive controller to play God of War.
More of the explorer mode.
Yeah, he would need an adaptive
He plays touring mode. That's
yeah.
You know that's Nintendo games when you play touring or explorer mode. You want to visit the Sphinx or the pyramids without actually fighting anybody? Just take our little tour.
Y'all got to remember, Blandrew assaulted himself with controllers at a young age. He bashed himself in the head with one. He ain't recovered from that.
Again, you guys are acting like God of War is just like peak difficulty in gaming. Like
God of War is. Give me God of War is peak difficulty. It is.
Go beat it. Go beat it.
Let me find a pillar and I just chuck this axe for like
no, you can't do that. That's not gonna work. That's not. Listen. Listen. After I'm talking post SNES games. After that, yes, absolutely. God of War. Give me God of War is an absolute one of the hardest modes you will ever play. Fact.
Okay, one of them. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Fact. All right. King Green says, "Hey BG, when are you gonna pass me the podcast link? Hey, hit me up, bro. Hit me up on Twitter. We can get you on next week. Hit up that Patreon too." He said, Coon Chronicles also said, give me God of War is just as bad as crushing on Uncharted. You actually feel like a god when you play on normal.
Look, Smooth almost beat Uncharted, so you expect me to believe that I can't do that also?
But did he though?
I don't know. Smooth is.
I just took it on one chapter. I ran out of time. Remember, I ran out of time.
He just didn't beat it in the time that you guys wanted him to, but he beat that.
Blandrew, I don't think you could beat Uncharted.
Blandrew, you doing a lot of talking and a whole lot of nothing else right now.
I ain't never seen you do no skillful gameplay. You talking all this shit.
I like how Blandrew's talking, but Smooth is better at games than Blandrew.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that.
Blandrew, you gotta pull up. We pulling you.
Smooth beat Sekiro, bro.
Yes,
Smooth beat Sekiro.
and he beat Bloodborne.
Blandrew, we haven't seen you do no hard game ever.
Facts.
I beat Cave Story Hell.
Okay, that's a cool story. We ain't seen you do shit.
Well, I dominated Kofi's whole Discord with the exception of what's his name? K-Fang.
In
Smash and in Mario.
Fang whooped your ass off.
No, I didn't fight him. Playing against other people. I want you to play against a difficulty designed by actual developers that's pretty much
BG,
broken.
Give me a game.
Velocity 2X.
No, well, I don't know what that is. Okay, I want you to play Uncharted 2 on Brutal. On Brutal.
Oh, he ain't doing it.
He plays Uncharted 2 on Brutal. He's ending his life.
No, he should play the trash of us on Grounded.
No,
he ain't doing that.
That's not even hard. Though.
He can't do it.
It's not even hard. No,
he can't do it.
Okay, Blandrew. It's either Uncharted 2 on Brutal or give me God of War.
Hey Jimmy, you notice these are Sony games. These are guys are trying
to play. I didn't name the PlayStation game. I did not name the PlayStation game.
They're gonna stick you to it now, though.
You said give me a game. You didn't say, not Sony.
You should have known this was coming.
Blandrew, you like platformers? Perfect every level on Velocity 2X. I guarantee you cannot do it.
Is it on the Switch?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I might try it. then.
Get a perfect medal in every level on Velocity 2X. I highly
Wait,
doubt
is that a platformer or what?
Yes, it's a platform.
I still want him to like do Give Me God of War or like
Yeah, it was a bit play a real game.
He can't do it. I guarantee you he can't do it.
Platformers are like my specialty. It should be no
like
problem.
I'm gonna be real.
I guarantee you can't.
When I started Give Me God of War, right? I thought like I was getting my ass whooped so much in the beginning, and I live streamed it that I thought. Like, you know how in some games at the beginning, like, you have to lose, and then the cutscene initiates? Like in Sekiro, you have to lose that first fight. I was getting my ass whooped so bad in Give Me God of War, I was waiting for the cutscene. I was like, I died. We're like, I was like, oh, no, I'm supposed to actually beat this dude?
That first encounter where they wouldn't stop, like, showing up, I'm like, is this a joke?
I was like, where's the cutscene? I was looking for that, bro. They sleeping, dog. They don't understand how hard that shit is, dog.
It's easy, but...
All right, let's move on. Dark Coco said, BG, y'all doing WWP versus PSP for Gears 5? Probably not.
Why not, BG?
Probably not because first of all, okay, we got 3 members who are. Honestly, listen. First of all, Jack is not playing Gears 5.
If I start playing from day one, I'll be fine.
Jimmy is trash at Gears. Hey, listen, I just want to say,
let them disrespect you like that, James.
I delete stuff.
James.
Yo, you remember when Jimmy blamed us for having the most
Yeah,
kills?
that was fire.
He blamed us for having the most kills and also the most deaths.
That was him.
That was smooth. Wasn't that smooth?
Yeah, that was smooth.
Yeah, smooth so y'all didn't carry him.
That was smooth. He was like, well, why didn't you do better?
Yeah, he said, why didn't y'all carry me harder?
Yeah. That's what he said.
I was like, what? Bruh, listen, no, that's not happening. It's not happening. It's not even fair. Sleepy Light said, I'd rather drop $2 than hit the like button. It's too much work. Like, bruh, what?
Hey, take that money.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know what's crazy about that?
And he actually dropped $2.
Hey, it takes more time to put the $2 than
way more time because you got to enter. If you don't have your credit card in there, you got to add that and all that.
Hey man, good shit, bro.
Right? I'm surprised $2 was enough to type that.
Rystar94 says, shout out to Blandrew, Astral Chain about to be lit. Also, shout out to the panel. Bond, leave the big girls alone. Also, why Smooth Head look like the shape of a hamper?
Bro.
Wow.
I'm done. Hey, put your head on, Smooth. Don't look.
I'm about to put that shit back on. The shit was giving me a headache. That's why I took it.
Hold on, Smooth. Do you got a bald fade right now?
What bald? No, I'm not bald. I'm good.
Nigga, what? Nah, bro. He cut your shit too low, bro.
Nah. This is my usual. It's the summertime. During the winter time, I keep.
All right, I see. All right.
Yeah. Jack, that's the haircut your dad gives you because he don't want to give you a haircut for a month.
He don't want that shit to grow back too fast. cut your shit naked.
Hold on. Hey, Vincent, you can't roast that man unless you come up on the camera.
Yeah, I know. This nigga probably looking like a fucking buckshot talking all that shit. Like,
you've been talking the most and ain't on the camera, though.
Hold on, Tick, you know on the camera.
Hey, but I don't got a problem with it.
Well, Tick ain't been talking
to show myself. And I ain't talking. Yeah.
Tage the Maze said, Killzone 2 and 3 on PC would be dope. I will play that. I would definitely play that.
I don't know how that game would even work with a mouse because the movement's so slow.
It's weird. Shout out to y'all. Chris Toussaint said, shout out to y'all. Do y'all feel people other than hardcore gamers are gonna pick up Death Stranding? Considering the last big Metal Gear, MGS4, only sold 7 million copies. No, like only 7 million copies is
yeah, still did.
That's still numbers. 7 million copies when it was only a PS3 exclusive.
It's gonna do well. I don't know if it's gonna appeal to casual gamers.
I don't think it's like I don't even know how much MGS5 sold. Right? I don't think it's gonna sell as much as like Metal Gear games. I honestly don't.
It might appeal to casual gamers because of how cinematic it is. Like it looks very like I guess you would say movie-ish. I know Blandrew probably got a hard.
What else is coming out that month outside of Pokemon though?
Pokemon, huh?
Oh, what you?
I always make me sound. I don't say.
That's what you like. Go Pokemon. You say it. Just like that. Say it again. Say it again.
What, Pokemon?
Pokemon.
See?
Yo. Hey, he sound like that teacher off of South Park.
Yeah.
Teacher off of South Park.
Yo, Jack, what did you say earlier this week? You said somebody's dick was touching the ceiling for something.
Oh, that was fucking Jeff Keighley. Yeah, Jeff Keighley.
You said
bro, you know that man was horny as hell when they asked him to be in Death Stranding. That man was moist.
That joint had me weak, bro.
Bro, you know he, bro, come on now.
Tony with 25 said, "What's good, WWP? Black Bond gets the game ball this week, and for Kid Smooth, hopefully your Gears bet does better than your views on Mixer."
You know what?
That was fucked up. Oh man,
You know what? That's actually an interesting concept. I think the viewers should choose which podcast member or guest gets the game ball each week.
Oh, okay, I'll fuck with that.
That way we can't have people up here saying they're the former star of certain podcasts or whatever.
I'll fuck with that.
The people decide.
Hustle Man, this is the last one. Hustle Man 1981 said, "BG, did somebody try to smash you? He keeps your name in his mouth like a scorned woman. Men don't do that." Listen, man, you know I don't reply or respond to none of that stuff. I don't even pay attention to it, dog. So, you know, I got nothing to say about that.
There you go.
I'm over here, man. I'm over here. I got too much stuff going on in life. So yeah, Studios outros, Smooth.
All right, guys. Like Tony said, you know, help me with them Mixer views. Follow me on Mixer, mixer.com/IamKidSmooth. And yeah, we'll see you guys next weekend.
All right. Bond.
What's going on? A good podcast. Expect a stream of The Surge to come out. Just hit 700 subscribers or followers on Twitter. Only took a month. We'll get it back up there. But enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy next weekend because that is the last weekend of summer.
And no fat bitches.
Nope. We going to AC. We going to the Harris Pool Club.
All right. Blandrew.
Don't know when I'll be on again, but it was great talking to you guys.
All right. Well, come back on. Come back on when Avengers release.
Or when you play some games and beat them.
Look, it just so happened to be Fire Emblem that I'm not. It's not really striking me.
What happened with your date last week? Did it go well?
There wasn't one last week, but I'm in that mode of trying to get it. But it's complicated.
People don't say that anymore. That's like Facebook 05.
Yeah, I know, Bond. Just like people don't take naps, right?
I take naps.
And people don't date fat chicks, but it's whatever.
I love fat chicks. And I take naps.
You got no self-respect for yourself.
Yeah, I do. I had skinny girls before. They're not as fun.
I know, because you like disrespecting people have no respect for themselves.
No, y'all pit tripping, man.
Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games. Everybody have a good night, and shout out to Sony and Spider-Man.
Jack.
Appreciate y'all for watching this week. Make sure you check out the Weapon Wheel podcast on Patreon. I'm about to attempt again to do this anime reaction that I got requested to do. So tune into my Mixer channel if y'all want to check that out. Yeah, we out.
Wait, BG, did you address that yet about the whole like anime and games?
Apparently, it's a censored version I can watch, but I didn't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So just so y'all know, if y'all send us any weirdo pedo animes or games to play, yeah, we won't be
to the cops.
We won't be. Yeah. We calling the FBI. We got them on. We got them. You know.
Make sure it's safe for work, man. Don't have it in fucking titties and all this other shit in the goddamn.
I'm so jealous these guys got these control games to
see Dark Cloud's Law. If you're heavier than me, not from me.
Oh man, Dark Cloud crazy. We're not even gonna go for that.
Yeah, crazy. I was just gonna let that one slide.
Who didn't do their outro?
I didn't.
Tick.
I ain't do my.
Yeah, Tick.
All right, man. I had fun. Thanks for having me on the show again. Also, fat bitches are winning. As well as get in shape though, because you don't want to be fat. Just have the fat bitches because they're the best. And make sure to play the Avengers or give me the Avengers, so it'll be like a 90.
Oh boy, here this nigga go.
Give me Thor.
It makes it better. Right. Yeah.
Right. And Bond.
I did my outro.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
everybody
I didn't
then?
do mine. No, I didn't do mine.
Oh, y'all hear anything? No. Okay.
What Visions got to promote? Hold on.
Hey,
All right, go ahead, Visions.
it's your friendly neighborhood gamer Vision signing out. I want to shout out to these good black men on the show right now. Thanks for having me on. If you like anime, Latina bitches, or gaming, follow me on Twitter at The Real Visions. And if you play games, hit me up on PlayStation at The Real Visions.
I be seeing you praise a lot of women of different races on your on your Twitter.
On Twitter?
So black women don't get no love. Your own race.
Look.
So you hate your mother, don't you?
Oh
Look,
shit!
hate your
I
mother?
will say this.
I hate Visions, mom.
I just don't post black women on my timeline.
Wow.
Hold on.
Nigga, what?
Y'all let me finish.
Mm.
I don't, because the people I
I'm out
follow
of this.
aren't posting
All right,
black women on the time.
Hey, Bob Ray, he's like, I'm out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So like, if people on my timeline was posting black women, you will see it on my timeline, but they're not. So I don't.
So why don't you do it?
Because I don't post nothing on my timeline. I just retweet.
Sounds like self-hate to me.
Same.
It's terrible. Happening right in front of our eyes in our own community, man. Black people be hating their own skin. All right,
Hashtag hate to see it.
Hate to see it, man.
hate to see it.
Hey, BG trying to put this false narrative out there.
I'm just saying, man, you tweeting all these Spanish flies and Latinos and like,
Hey,
damn.
hold up. BG, why you doing all this? You can't lie. That Latina thread was fire, though. Right?
Listen, man, I have no comment.
I ain't gonna lie, that joke was.
I
it,
have
bro.
no comment.
Right.
I have no
Right.
comment. I'm at the live stream. All right, we out. I have no comment on
Yeah.
this. What Latino thread? I don't even know what you talk about.
Yeah, I ain't say yeah.
All
No,
right.
hey, Jack, I know you were in there whacking at that boy. That shit was.
Yeah, man, I can't jack off the clothes pictures, but it was nice though. It was nice.
This nigga was playing the skin flute. That shit.
Oh, Lord.
Hey man, I might have hit the 5-knuckle shuffle on it. No saying. It be like that.
Hey yo, we out. We'll catch y'all next. Oh yeah, Weapon Wheel Discord. Link is in the description right there. Join the Weapon Wheel Discord. All right. We'll catch y'all. Peace.
Bye.
See, I got this Hulu account.